Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. Hold on a sec. What's going on, everyone? Just gonna make my Chad mode here. But again, it's basically not for sale, so no one ask about the Chad mode. We have low stock. Yeah, Rob, I'm pretty sure, dude. Yeah, so what I heard was that I just saw a video of a guy say viruses aren't real. The only way you're gonna get a virus is if you get injected by one, with one rather. So, how is it that on page 33 of Pfizer's own internal documents, not internal, like the write-up for one of their vaxes, is a side effect is hantavirus pulmonary fricking whatever. And we're the crazy ones for paying attention, I guess. Okay, so yeah, that's right, Isaiah. Shout out to Isaiah, man. They aren't aliens, they're demons. Truth, yeah. Well, even not only are they definitely demons and not aliens, but they also whatever they're releasing images of doesn't even look like, who knows if are they releasing images? Are they going to release images of demons and say it's aliens? I guess maybe, but so far they haven't done that. It's literally just been grainy ass pictures of like little specks with the black and white, you know. And by the way, that white hot infrared type of camera they have, that's like 50-year-old technology. There's no way that's like the forefront of technology, even in 2025. Like some of those images are from 2025. That's old tech, dude. They're slow drip, slow releasing technology to us, or showing us rather. And it's all fake for sure. So hold on a sec. Urgent. Oh, by the way, in January, top financial advisor of the Bank of England issued a statement that if there was a disclosure of aliens, it would cause financial chaos. Today, listen to this. Today, people are talking about. So actually, Seaton, the owner of Chalk, told me he was in line at a coffee shop or at a gas station in Georgia, and a guy behind him strikes up a conversation, and the guy says, "Do you trade the stock market?" And then Seaton's like, "No, I mean, I think it's a bubble. It's about to pop." And he said, "No, stocks always go up. I've been a fitness teacher for 30 years, and now I have $1.3 million in the stock market because it went up freaking since March, nonstop ballistic missile going up." When people at a gas station start talking about buying stocks and it's a good time to buy stocks, it's topped, dude. 100%. So I honestly expect like next week is probably going to be, I don't know what, but alien disclosure just happened. Markets are topping. And everyone and his brother and every Tom, Dick, and Harry is talking about buying stocks right now. That's when it's the top is in. And that happened with Bitcoin. That happened with silver. When I had my, neighbors telling me, yeah, silver, hey, it's a good time to buy silver. I'm like, dude, the top is in. And sure enough, it was. There's actually a whole write-up about it. So hold on a second. Urgent. Alien disclosure. Stock market top is in. Like, if you guys, honestly, this is not financial advice. If you have any money in the stock market, but I know if you have a 401k, then that's you can, I don't even know, can you even pull that out? But I don't trust this bull run on the stock market, dude. What's it going up for? Shit's all upside down. The economy's in the dumps. It's like an artificial rally, man. Stock market top is in. Henta cases increasing. Okay, we're shouting out the live on Rumble, guys. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I know that fundamentally we say silver should go up because of electronics and all that. I don't know they're going to let. I don't know that silver is going to go higher than it was, to be honest. But it could. But I mean, it's got a ways to go. Welcome everyone. So I don't know if you heard this, but the Bank of England, sleepers versus Flash, said, "Who cares?" Well, I guess you are a sleeper then, fully sleeping, thinking that none of this matters. But anyways. So basically, we have a couple shocking things. They're releasing UFO files now, as they said they would. And it's all fake. It's like CGI images. It's black and white. It's completely bullshit. Also, stock market topping. At the same time, in January, the financial advisor to the Bank of England, financial expert, whatever, said that if there's a disclosure of aliens, it's going to cause chaos for the world financial markets. The fact that people at gas stations right now are talking about it's a great time to buy stocks, the top is in, dude. Like I'm talking, my prediction, this is a completely false bull run. It's probably about to absolutely cliff. And everyone's been talking about, this financial situation where if they want to bring in the new financial system, they got to take down the old financial system. So it's a little bit hairy, dude, because that could very well be completely coming around the corner, literally as we speak. Also, aliens are a psyop, 100%, dude. All of this is a psyop. There's nothing organic going on right now in the mainstream at all. It's all a psyop. So, listen, we're discussing this in full detail on my Rumble live stream channel, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We're streaming there now because last time there was a schmandemic, you couldn't really talk about it on Instagram without getting all kinds of strikes and checks and everything. So we're live right now on Rumble. Click the link in my bio to come watch. We got 50 people on, and this is where we do short-term tangible investments, or should we? Let me know what you mean by that, Benji, or I'll answer that in full detail on Rumble, dude, and we can discuss further. But it takes 2 seconds. Get the app, Rumble. If you got your 5G on, you should have it on your phone in like 2 seconds. Make an account. That takes 2 seconds. And then boom, bang, bang. You can join the conversation on Rumble as well. Gonzalez says, do you believe aliens have never visited Earth? Well, Earth is not a planet. There are no planets. And space is fake. So no, I don't think Earth is being visited by aliens. In fact, a lot of exorcists have talked about seeing the grays, the gray aliens they think are aliens, are actually demons. So no, I don't believe that we're a spinning ball flying around in space with aliens flying around in the galaxy. That's completely fake. It's a Hollywood model. It is a complete lie. It's one of the biggest lies, in fact, that we've been deceived about the very nature of the realm that we actually even live in right now. So the latest virus was mentioned in an episode by the name of the X-Files 20 years ago. That's right. It's all changing. 100% it was. And also The Simpsons had a whole prediction on this as well. So there we go. Look at Mag. Look at Claus by Mags, who said extraterrestrials are from extra lands. That's what extraterrestrial means. Extra, and then terra, extra land, the land outside the ice wall. That's probably what it is. So shout out to Tina Painter. Guten Morgen. Actually, it's afternoon for you guys. Guten Nacht, Teen Painter. Okay, guys, so I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Click the link in my bio ASAP to come to the Rumble live stream channel. The white hats, I don't know, man. I think it's kind of fake. I don't know who Michael Aquino is, but I know that the globe model does not hold any water. No pun intended. That would be the only time in history or in the world that we know that centrifugal force doesn't apply. You know what I mean? Because the water sticks to the spinning ball. That's why they invented the thing of gravity, which is fake, which Nikola Tesla knew all about. Okay, guys, so I hope to see you on Rumble. Click the link in my bio. Come to Rumble now. And we're doing a deep dive on all things strange and mysterious, and with this stuff coming around the corner, false flag, alien invasion. You know what I'm saying. So, okay, we'll see you guys on Rumble, everyone. Much love. Okay, hold on a sec. Boom, bang, bing. Shout out to Blonde Power 26. Yo, what I meant was we should be. Oh, there we go, dude. That was quick. Did you already have a Rumble account, dude? Because that was quick. I just told you to get an account, and boom, bang, bing, you're already over here. Hold on a second. This girl said she got yelled at by an old man in the parking lot of Lowe's for not having a mask during COVID. That happened to me too, in grocery stores and everything. And then one time I was in a grocery store without a mask on, And it was towards the beginning of the fake pandemic. And this guy looked at me and like nodded and then kind of looked at me again. And I was like, in my head, I'm like thinking, what's this guy's problem? And then I realized, oh, he's also not wearing a mask. So then I went up to him like, hey, man. And he's like, hey, yeah, good to see not everyone's falling for the bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And anyways, that was a funny thing. I at first thought he had a problem because I'm so used to people during COVID coming up to you when you're not wearing a mask to tell you you should be wearing a mask. NPCs, man, freaking fluoride drinking people. I don't know what to say. Shout out to Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to everyone. Comment where you're tuning in from, by the way. Shout out to Dan, the living man. Great username, bro. Elza, what did Elza say? That's hearsay. Let me see. The Book of Mormon has some great insights as well as part of. So anyways, he said, what I mean was, should we be stocking up on short-term tangible items, ammo, food, etc., or do you think we should still be investing in the markets? I mean, dude, I've never been a hodler. I mean, of course, up until now, had you been holding on for dear life to all of your stocks and everything that's gone up, like you would have made bajillions of dollars. But that's not really my style per se. I do think everyone should have, extra food laying around, extra, freedom seeds and everything. But I don't know that like all these things do is give you a micron of comfort and usefulness. Like if you're a bit of a prepper, there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's actually quite smart thing to do, 100%. So I do believe in that. But should you be like long-term investing, like put 10 grand into NASDAQ right now because it's gone up so much? No. I don't believe, I literally think the top is in. I think if I had to guess, probably next week, this thing is going to cliff lower, which means there's either going to be some type of alien disclosure today, more than already we had, or something's going to kick off in the Middle East. Like I think that, and I haven't, if you guys have been listening to me on Rumble for a while, I haven't been saying every week, it's about to kick off this week. Like we've been talking about what's been going on, but now with stocks flying up a cliff, alien disclosure, virus, the waters are warm, dude. Like it just seems a little bit strange. Shout out to Matthew in Des Moines. That's how you pronounce it, right? Is that French? That's got to be French, eh? Yeah, the Plum Island is where they made the lime. That's right, 100%. So listen, we just shouted this out on Instagram. And guys, honestly, I don't know that you're going to be able to hear much. If this virus thing kicks off to being a bit more strange, you probably aren't going to hear much about it from me on Instagram because unless it's all chill, but it seems like last time there was, when COVID was, you couldn't say COVID, you couldn't say vax, you couldn't say anything without getting a little thing on the bottom of your screen of the post that says, click here for more information, go to the World Health Organization. And they were super censoring. So my concern is if they try to do a major censorship campaign again, it could be a little bit strange. And I wouldn't be, so that's what we have the Rumble for though. Just saying that, I'm prefacing that now. Who knows what's coming around the corner, dude. It is, I think we all do feel a bit of a strange feeling in the air though. With the war kicking off, no, the S in Des is, so Des Moines. Okay, Des Moines. There we go. But that is French, right? Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Oh, shout out to Elza, by the way. That's freaking awesome. Elza made chocolate cake with the chocolate. Well, Elza, actually, depending on your situation, you may be stoked about this. Right before I started the live, Chalk told me that we're giving away $220 worth of freebies to a couple people on the live. As you guys know, all these conspiracies end up coming, full circle to health. Like they do want us in a lowered state. They want our pineal glands calcified. They want us full of heavy metals. And this is part of the weapon system, which is nanoparticles of heavy metals raining down on us from the sky. And then the frequencies from the cell towers and Wi-Fi and smart meters, which alter your vibrational frequency. This is a part of the mass mind control thing. And I'm not the first one to expose that. And I won't be the last, certainly. So here's the thing. So Chalk is giving away $220 worth of freebies to a lucky 1 or 2 people max on the live. The way the deal works, so look, I just put the link in the chat that goes to chalk.com. That is step 1. Click the link, go to chalk.com. Chalk ships out of Georgia. They're based in Texas. They got an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So choq.com is the website. And Elza, this might be for you depending on where you're at with how much chocolate you have left and everything. So listen, Chalk's giving away a $100 bag of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the chocolate powder, which boosts stem cell production. It rejuvenates your gut microbiome. It's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. Look what Chelsea said. She got her chalk on Monday. She ordered it on Friday. Wow. Holy, that's quick. Shout out to freaking, why did she just, Chelsea, that's freaking awesome. Let me know what you got, Chelsea, a female stack probably. So they're giving away $100 bag organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which has a whole bunch of superfoods in it, and the heirloom certified cacao, which is super freaking, not only your pineal gland, but also detoxification. There's a bajillion antioxidants in here. I think Rules and Tools yesterday said there's 40 times as many antioxidants in cacao as blueberries. Like literally a teaspoon of cacao supercharges your freaking body. It is a superfood 100%. So they're giving away a $100 bag of chocolate. They're giving away $60 bottles of the chalk minerals, which is cold water extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah, which is one of the most powerful heavy metal detoxifying agents in the natural world. Humic acid is. It also rebuilds your DNA and is believed to decalcify your pineal gland. Rules and Tools says it's 80 times. Okay, so there's 80 times as many antioxidants in cacao, in heirloom cacao, than in blueberries, organic blueberries. Can you freaking believe that? And those are known to like boost your brain function just from eating wild blueberries. That's freaking crazy, Rules and Tools. The highest food source on earth. Okay, so we're giving away the highest antioxidant food source on earth right now. And the chalk minerals, which have the full matrix of minerals, rebuilds your DNA, decalcifies the pineal gland. You're going to feel like $1 million. And then the third superfood that Chalk's giving away for free, which takes the total to $220 worth of freebies, is the Chalk 7 Wonders, which has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it, which all are super good for your memory, your concentration, your focus, your hormone optimization, and chaga is also believed to decalcify the pineal gland. So that's $220 worth of freebies right there. The way the deal works is this. I just put the link in the chat that goes to chalk.com. You got to click the link, go to chalk.com. This deal is first come, first serve. So the number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified shilajit. So the shilajit is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells. It's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. When guys take it, it increases testosterone and sperm count. When women take it, it calibrates your endocrine system and it increases memory, concentration, and focus massively because it has a effect that's called neurogenesis. So it actually makes your brain produce new brain cells, more and new brain cells, which gives you way sharper concentration and cognition, man. And we know all the fluoride in these things do diminish our, or they're designed to diminish our vitality and our state of consciousness. So we got to be detoxing. So that's the shilajit, which is clinically studied, hot water purified, lab tested, and heavy metal tested. The way the deal works, it's first come, first serve. The first two people to put a male or female vitality stack in their cart, which is the top two potent combinations of superfoods for men and women. If you put a male or female stack in your cart, you're one of the first two people, and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And if you're one of the first two people, you're getting the $100 bag of chocolate powder, the $60 bottle of the chalk minerals, and the $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders. $220 worth of freebies and 44% off for life on your subscription. Now, you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. Just keep in mind, a lot of the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. But keep in mind too, when you're putting the thing in your cart, you want to make sure you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. The coupon code only works on the subscriptions. And again, though, you're not getting like locked into something. You can cancel or modify at any time from your phone, from texting, calling, emailing, Chalk, anything. You don't get stuck with your subscription. If you want to cancel, it's not some scheme to get you subscribed. The idea with the subscription is that, for one, for logistics and inventory purposes, when Chalk knows who's getting what every month, it makes it easy for ordering inventory and stuff. But secondly, and more importantly, the clinically studied benefits of all those I just told you about, the shilajit, the Irish moss we're about to talk about, Desiree, the Tongkat Ali, which is in the male vitality stack, which boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days, plus sperm count up to 688%. Those benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose. So first come, first serve. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. The first two people to put a male or female vitality stack in their cart, and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, and then you get $220 worth of freebies, dude. By the way, Chalk ships out of Georgia. They're based in Texas, and they have an all-American customer service team. So Desiree, your Irish moss, yeah, it's seasonal. So the shady season, when it's more cloudy out, changes the color of the Irish moss. But it still would be the full matrix of minerals, and it still would be the same beneficial compounds. You know, it's like you're getting something right out of the ocean, which, by the way, guys, so Desiree's talking about the Irish moss. The Irish moss is the third superfood in the female vitality stack, which is certified wild crafted from Nova Scotia, as opposed to being farmed in the Caribbean, which most Irish moss is farmed in the Caribbean, and it's full of microplastics. So if you're taking the female stack, you're getting the shilajit, you're getting the Irish moss, and you're getting the organic ashwagandha. And remember, Chalk's ashwagandha, which is in both the male and female stack, is 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha, and we have a whole write-up about that. It's a hormone optimizer, it's a fertility booster, it increases the production of melatonin, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It also massively increases healthy mood and focus, because the compounds in here, they're called withanolides. And dude, if you type in benefits, listen to this. This is good for guys too. Benefits of ashwagandha, or I should say withanolides. But listen to this. So guys and girls, this is in both the male and female stack. Stress and anxiety. So studies show it significantly reduces stress by lowering serum cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone. And by the way, you may not feel stressed right now, and I hope none of you do. But the problem is seed oils, GMOs, Wi-Fi, frequencies from cell towers are all stressors on the body. It's not that like everything may be going swimmingly, but if you're drinking fluoride is a stressor on the body. It does increase cortisol levels because it is damaging to our cells. Physical strength and performance enhances muscle strength, cardiorespiratory endurance, and neuromuscular coordination. That's the ashwagandha, dude. It's considered the king of herbs in India. Improves memory, focus, and cognitive performance. And keep in mind too, the shilajit is a potentiator, right? So that's in the male and female stack. A potentiator means it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. Ashwagandha's benefits I just mentioned to you is just from taking the ashwagandha, not to mention taking it with shilajit, which you would be if you're one of the first two people to get a male or female stack, and you're getting the $220 worth of freebies. Just make sure you apply the discount code 44life on the subscription. Do not pay full price. There's a bunch of people on the site right now, by the way, guys, more than 2. So quickly get your order placed ASAP. For men, increases sperm count and sperm motility. For women, calibrates your endocrine system and increases, is also pro-fertile as well. So that's, dude, it's freaking amazing. Now, the third superfood in the female stack, which we mentioned before, but this is a game changer, and I didn't even know some of these benefits. The Irish moss in the female vitality stack has so many bioavailable minerals. It's clinically studied to increase energy levels, bone health, supports bone health. Bones, man, like they're kind of important. Traditionally used in boosting fertility and supporting hormone health. Excellent source of iodine, thyroid gland metabolism, so helps you maintain a healthy weight, whatever weight you're supposed to be, and also increases, like based on your genetic blueprint, you know, like there's BMI, right? Body mass index, hair, skin, and nails. Because it has nutrients that support collagen production, results in improved skin hydration and stronger hair. Just the Irish moss, man. And remember too, this is the part that's important, although all of that is too. So today, if you eat 100% organically, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. That was actually 10 years ago that this study came out, so it's probably even less. If you had an all organic diet, you're still getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. So that's why minerals are important, because you're getting so few of them, and minerals are supposed to rebuild your DNA, detox heavy metals, and increase nutrient absorption and nutrient delivery. You're supposed to be able to utilize vitamins. Minerals are required because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the male or female vitality stack, you're getting the full matrix of minerals from the shilajit. In the female stack, you're getting the Irish moss. And then if you get either stack, you're also getting the chalk minerals, which again, listen to this, the chalk minerals are from this humic shale deposit in Utah, right? By the way, with everything kicking off, I don't know we're going to be able to give away this much freebies and give this deep of a discount. Like, nothing's guaranteed, dude. So who knows if there's some big collapse, oil prices skyrocket, like shit could be crazy. This could be the last time we do this deal. And I don't say that lightly, because I do like to be able to do this. And so it's a bit strange. So take advantage, basically, is my point. And make sure you put that discount code 44life on there. But the chalk minerals, so they have humic acid in there, right? Humic acid is also in the shilajit. So all the benefits I'm about to tell you right now Um, applies to both the chalk minerals and the chalk shilajit, which is in both the male and female stack, if you order on the line. So humic acid binds to harmful toxins, pesticides, and heavy metals like mercury, cadmium, and lead in the body, allowing them to be safely removed. It also increases immune function by aiding the formation of glycoproteins, which helps immune cells communicate. I didn't know that. It massively boosts gut microflora, supports a healthy inflammation response in the digestive tract, and let's just say is really good for your gut microbiome, which we know that a healthy human body is supposed to contain, a healthy human being is supposed to contain more bacterial cells than human cells. Did you know that? We're supposed to contain more bacterial cells than human cells. Now, as a source of electrolytes and trace minerals, the chalk minerals boosts nutrient absorption and helps transport nutrients into cells. Dude, the chalk minerals is not some willy-nilly thing here. It's freaking good for you, dude. And again, detoxing heavy metals, which we need to be doing now, because if they crank up the cell towers, and we've never done a heavy metal detox, and we've been exposed to all this stuff our whole lives, that is a little bit strange, man. It's a little bit of a shocking thought if they're cranking up the towers, which I wouldn't put it past them. I feel like this whole thing is coming to a head right now, to be honest. Oh, wow. You can actually, when humic acid is applied topically or ingested, it aids in supporting skin health. I can't really read this because it mentions like diseases. But anyways, let's just say it's very freaking good for you. Butterdog said, if they crank them up and you aren't detoxed, you are likely cooked, not gonna lie. And you know they will crank them up. I mean, dude, I saw the movie Cell. I didn't see the movie Cell. I saw the trailer for the movie Cell. And it's a bit of a shocking thought. I will say that. And that's not even like a fear-mongering thing. It's like a logical thing. If they've been spending billions of dollars in decades to fill us with heavy metals, we should be detoxing them. It's pretty a simple concept. That's right. Exactly. Rules and tools. So listen, guys, hold on. A bunch of people are on the site right now. First come, first serve. First two people to put a male or female vitality stack in their carts and you apply the discount code 44LIFE on the subscription, you get a lifetime 44% off discount and you get $220 worth of freebies included in your order automatically. The chocolate powder, the chalk minerals, and the chalk 7 wonders, which, by the way, 2 of the mushrooms in the chalk 7 wonders are supposed to be in the works of being banned in the European Union because I guess they're too healthy. And you can't tell me it's about safety because the European Union still has Monster energy drinks and Red Bulls, which literally kill hundreds of people a year. But Tongkat Ali and chaga and turkey tail and lion's mane mushroom, those are all now classified as a novel food in the European Union, which basically means they're trying to regulate it so you can't buy it or sell it there without like either a license or it has to be prescribed, which means it'd be some synthetic ass pharmaceutical version of it. That's what they're trying to do with 3 natural superfoods, which is lion's mane, turkey tail, and Tongkat Ali. It's freaking shocking, dude. It's clearly, it's part of Codex Alimentarius, which is Latin for food control. So hold on a second. There's more people on the site right now than we have freebies to give away. If you are on the website, you got to quickly get your order placed ASAP because Chalk just gave an 8-minute countdown timer it's supposed to be first 2 or limited time, basically. So there's a bunch of people on the site right now. Make sure you apply that discount code ASAP. You're not going to see the freebies on the order form. Like when you place your order on the invoice or whatever, you're not going to see the freebies. Those are getting physically placed into your box when they pack it up. So keep that in mind. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left, guys. If you're on the site, it does time actually does apply. Now, the other thing that's crazy, I didn't mention though in full detail, the Tongkat Ali, which is in the male stack. Listen to this, dude. This is freaking wild. So for men, I know a lot of these off by heart, but it is fun. You guys have been enjoying the Googling, scouring the internet for what else benefits it may have. Look at this. So Tongkat Ali is what? So by the way, most Tongkat is farmed in China. Our Tongkat Ali, which is in the male vitality stack, is certified wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforest. and it's clinically studied to boost free testosterone 87% in 21 days, and it can boost sperm count up to 688%, which is freaking wild. So listen to this. Tongkat Ali is widely recognized for its ability to boost serum testosterone levels, particularly in men. Highlights its role in increasing sperm count, sperm motility, and overall semen volume, which can aid male fertility. Clinical trials suggest it can improve libido. Men using standardized extracts often report better, let's just say really good for reproductive organ function, put it that way. Muscular strength and exercise. It acts as a ergogenic aid, which helps to increase lean muscle mass and peak power during resistance training. Studies involving weight training programs showed significant improvements for those supplementing with the herb. Again, that's in the male vitality stack. Similar to its effect on women, it helps lower cortisol levels by approximately 16%, reducing work-related stress and improving overall mood and vigor. Dude, that's just one superfood that's in the male vitality stack. By the way, the other thing that's shocking in the male stack, the number one superfood for men, number one supplement for men is the Chalk Daily. That's the number one for men. Mucuna is one of the ingredients in the Chalk Daily, in addition to the Shilajit. Mucuna, clinical studies suggest mucuna can significantly improve semen quality by boosting sperm count, sperm motility, and overall volume. The antioxidant properties of the bean, it's a velvet bean, it's mucuna, protects sperm cells from oxidative damage, boom, bang, bang, helps protect sperm, boom, bang, bang. Also, supplementation with mucuna has been linked to increased testosterone production. By triggering the release of dopamine and other hormones, it helps support the hypothalamus pituitary gonadal axis, which regulates testosterone. Now, the crazy part is this. We know there's a depopulation agenda afoot. We know they've spent billions of dollars and brainwashed millions of people to think that fluoride and GMOs and glyphosate and atrazine are safe and good. Don't you think it's a pretty big act of rebellion to do the opposite of that? To rejuvenate your system, to boost your DNA. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left, guys, until the deal is closed. So if you're on the site right now, remember, you're putting a male or female vitality stack in your cart. You're applying the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, which unlocks a lifetime 44% off discount on the subscription. Then you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. And if you place your order in the next 4 minutes and 20 seconds, 420, you get $220 worth of freebies, dude. And I had a ton of people, DM me yesterday asking if we're giving any freebies away today, rather. And so I was happy to announce and get messaged by Chalk before this live that we're doing this massive freebie giveaway. So it's freaking awesome, dude. It's all about, look, we got to be of sound mind and sound body for all this crazy stuff that's coming around the corner. The chemicals, the contaminants, the cell towers, the psyops and deceptions. It's freaking wild, dude. We literally got to be detoxing. So there's a ton of people on the site right now. You got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Remember the coupon code 44LIFE to get the 44% off lifetime discount. And then automatically you're going to get the freebies included in your order if you're getting the male or female vitality stack. Which, by the way, 44% off on a stack comes to literally less than like $2 a day to supercharge your vitality, decalcify your pineal gland, massively increase brain function and hormone optimization. For guys, massively increase sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, testosterone levels. It's a freaking game changer, man. And when I first started taking Chalk in 2019, I would have been 24 years old, I guess. I noticed within 90 days, I had the same phone, I was recording videos, and I looked back at a video from 3 months before, and my voice literally had gotten deeper from taking the Chalk Daily because it boosted testosterone, which literally changes your voice for guys. Now, I was eating all organic. I thought I was good to go, but I guess I underestimated how many chemicals and contaminants we really were exposed to because it boosted my testosterone. I guess I probably had low T if my voice was that high pitched. At 24, your voice isn't really supposed to change much. So the fact that mine did, it was for me a very real, direct effect of taking the daily. It was shocking. So hold on. A bunch of people on the site. We got 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. If you are on the site right now, get your order placed ASAP. Lock in the freebies. $220 worth of freebies, dude. The chocolate, the Chalk 7 Wonders, and the Chalk Minerals, which again, it's from a humic shale deposit in Utah. It's got the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. It is believed to decalcify your pineal gland. You're going to feel like a freaking $1 million taking it. Let me double check here. A bunch of people on the site. Someone just got a Shilajit and a Tomcat. Congratulations to who just got the Shilajit and the Tomcat Ali with the discount code 44life. You didn't quite get a stack, so we're going to get you a $60 bottle of the chalk minerals. You don't get the 220 worth of freebies if you don't get the stack. So you do got to get a stack. You got a minute and 45 seconds left to get the stack though. But congratulations to who just got the Shilajit and the freaking Tomcat Ali, dude. You're going to feel like $1 million taking that. Both of them are clinically studied. And I'm glad that they are still allowed to be sold and they haven't tried to fully ban them over here. 90 seconds left, guys. Hold on a second. Let me double check here. Boom, bang, bing. Okay, yeah, there's still a couple people are checking out. It's first come, first serve, and we got 1 minute and 20 left. You got to put that discount code 44life on your subscription, though. Again, do not pay full freaking pop when they are doing this deal. So keep in mind, too, our cacao, most cacao on the internet, on the market, is hybridized cacao, which is from, various countries. They spray it with all kinds of stuff. It's usually got heavy metals, and it's hybrid. Our cacao is certified heirloom. It's been genetically tested. It is heirloom cacao, and it also is certified organic. Heirloom cacao, as Rules and Tools stated, has 80 times as many antioxidants as organic wild blueberries. It's got antioxidants, dude, which fights free radicals, which detoxes the body, which increases your system. And it's also believed, or rather studied, cacao, heirloom cacao, increases stem cell production, which rejuvenates and restores damaged tissues and damaged cells. We've got 1 minute left, guys. Dude, if you're on the fence, this is the best deal I've pretty much ever seen Chalk do. And I can tell you that if there is a crazy, all this crazy stuff coming around the corner could affect the ability for Chalk to even do freebies and even discounts. So guys, get your orders placed ASAP. Remember to use that discount code properly. The discount code works on the subscription. Do not get a one-time order. Make sure it's a subscription in your cart, not a one-time order. And like I said, you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. Just keep in mind the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. This is something you want to incorporate into your lifestyle rather than, take for a little bit. But of course, even taking, Shilajit for 30 days, for example, is super freaking good for you. But the prolonged benefits of taking it over time is where all the clinical studies were based on. Guys, we got like 45 seconds left. If you were on the fence, literally do not willy-nilly this deal. Someone just got the Shilajit and the Tomcat. They're going to be feeling like $1 million. A bunch of people are on the site right now. And dude, usually, by the way, it's like 20% off. Maybe a free sample pack of something. But right now, 44% off and $220 worth of freebies. Are you freaking nuts, dude? Cuba will be taken over by the United States, Isaiah, 100%. It's in the cards. It's part of the North American Technate, which I'm not saying is good or bad. It's going to happen 100%. Canada is going to become an annexed territory of the US, 100%. I'm not worried about it. I'm not flustered. I'm not pro. I'm not anti. It's going to happen. Also, by the way, I didn't mention this yet. In the chocolate powder, which you're getting for free if you're within the next 45 seconds getting the male or female stack with that discount code, it's not just cacao. It's cacao. It's camu camu. It's lucuma. Organic vanilla bean powder. Organic coconut milk powder. Organic Ceylon cinnamon. It's creamy. It's delicious. It's got Redmond real salt in it. And it's sweetened with maple sugar crystals. I didn't even tell you guys. This is like a combo of superfoods you've never seen. Chalk just said they're grandfathering whoever is on the site right now. You're getting freebies included in your order because you went to the site before the countdown timer disappeared, or rather ran out. So guys, if you're on the site right now, get your freaking orders placed ASAP. Grandfathered in, literally grandpa'd in to the deal, man. Freaking amazing. The Greater Israel and the Greater US plan is in effect. I don't know that I don't know that they call it, but yeah, basically, it seems like that, man. It would be called, what would they call it? Not the Greater US plan, but I think it's just called the North American Technate. I think that's what it is. So it's going to make different zones. There's going to be like 3 different zones around the world governed by 3 different entities that then are governed at the top by one. And they're trying to make a one world government, 100%. Tim, so I know that is the probably true, but also probably the official story. But Tim, let me know your thoughts on this, Tim. Cuba in 1946 was on the map for countries that are going to become a part of the North American Technate, which is going to be governed by technology, AI, which they were talking about in 1946. So whatever they're saying, Cuba this, Cuba that, the US this, the US that, with the talk of Greenland, Canada, with what just happened in Venezuela, like the wheels are in motion to making all those countries into one state, into one unified governed body. So I don't know that I believe that it's because the Cuba's communist leadership or because blah, 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 blah. I think it's because it's planned to happen no matter what. So Cuba's just towing the line. Whoever's the dictator that's, installed there is just doing the thing that he's supposed to do. Do you know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts, Tim. Okay, hold on a second. Someone just got a Chad mode. Congratulations to just got a Chad mode. I'm not supposed to talk about it because we're running low, but Chad mode is freaking good for you. But don't ask about it because we don't have much to give away, or rather have much to. We're running low on it. Put it that way. Hold on a sec, guys. If you're on the site right now, literally last call, because I'm about to shout out this live on Instagram again. We're going to get another bajillion people on here, and we will give away the last 2 combos of $220 worth of freebies. So if you're on the site right now, literally get your asses to place that order ASAP. You're going to feel like $1 million taking it. It's time to detox now before the Great Reset. And you also definitely do want to decalcify your pineal gland. I mean, I got friends from school, high school friends who, thought I was crazy years ago. And because of their limited awareness on the subject matters of today, they probably think I am a little bit still crazy, but they also do realize, seemingly some of them anyway, that what's going on with the food and water supply is absolutely wild. And I do think that people are waking up to the fact that you do want to be detoxing. You do got to get some stuff out of you. The Teflon, the nonstick pan chemical, the atrazine, which reverses the gender of frogs, the nanoplastics and all this crazy shit. It's time to get it the heck out of us, man. 100%. So people are all over the site right now. I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram real quick. If you're on the fence and you guys haven't tried it yet, this is literally the most smoking, shocking deal I think they've ever done. $220 worth of freebies and 44% off for life on your subscription. Hold on a sec. Damn. Yeah, but Tim, what do you think about so Tim, my thing is, so again, this is not, I don't want this to sound anti-American because I love the United States. I do think a hidden hand has infiltrated. In theory, America being the greatest nation on earth, I honestly don't think, if you're American, you're going to laugh at this. If you're not American, you maybe will get some gears turning, but Canada is not better than the United States. I don't think France is better than the United States. The Congo is definitely not better than the United States. China, with their human rights things, not better than the United States. I do think America is the greatest country in the world. I don't know what other country would come close. It's not perfect. I'm not sitting here. There's nothing wrong. With that being said, in theory, the United States, being the greatest nation, should be the one governing nations, you'd think, right? And help to make them better. I just don't think it's that they're trying to use America to make other nations greater. I think they're trying to use America to fulfill this North American technate, which will consolidate power and being controlled at the top by the hidden hand of the Illuminati. You know what I mean? So I don't know that the plan is to use America to make North America and Central America and Greenland one unified, democratic, prosperous society. I think it's more about getting us closer to a one world government. You know what I mean? So hold on a second. I'm going to shut up the live real quick here on Instagram. So if you guys are on the fence, get your orders placed ASAP. We're about to have a bunch more people on here, and we're going to end up giving away the last of the mega combo bundles of freebies. I definitely think the American citizens would like their own country to lift up the rest of this hemisphere 100%, or rather this part of the flat plane. But, it's kind of like this. Canada becoming, the 51st state. Are we going to all of a sudden have more freedom of speech, right to bear arms, all these freedoms that Americans have? I don't know of any country. In fact, there is no country in the last 50 to 80 to 70 to 90 years which got, well, okay, maybe there's some nuances here, but that got more freedom of speech, or more, like, there's a global plan right now to basically disarm all the populations, right? So I don't imagine, until the Illuminati is overthrown and human freedom is restored, that any countries are going to get increased freedoms of any notableness. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram here real quick. If you guys are on the site, this is pretty much the last call, because after the next wave of people gets in here, we will give away the last of the freebies. So congratulations to who got the Shilajit and the Tomcat. And there's a couple people on the site literally right now typing stuff in, moving stuff around in their carts. I'm going to get Chalk to hold slots for you to make sure you get the freebies, but literally ASAP. Yes, exactly. Dude, shout out to Butterdog, man. Eric said, what do you think about the country Georgia? Dude, I'm sure Georgia is like a pretty chill. I think Georgia's awesome, man. For one, it's like the mountains. It's beautiful. Where is it here? Zooming in. Georgia. Oh, wow. All the freaking way over there, eh? Yeah, I mean, that's probably, dude, that looks like a pretty chill spot. Mountainous, but I have no idea what's going on with their politics there. I don't know what's going on with their rights and freedoms. Can you own, like, are you allowed to, what are their gun rights like? Like, I don't know. That's some of the questions. Their freedom of speech, what's going on over there. But you're fully moving there? Wow. Well, that's dope. Yeah, that'll be a new beginning, man. You'll be in a different time zone. You'll be below Russia. Pretty close to the Middle East there, though, but not really anywhere near. Anyway. Okay, hold on a second. It's crazy that the word Palestine was removed off of Google Maps, eh? Looks, oh my god, dude, the Google Street View is updated. If you zoom in on Gaza, it's literally a pile of rubble. Dang, man, that's crazy. Someone said it would be like if there was a school shooter, and so they just bombed the school full of kids to get rid of the shooter, is basically what was going on in the Middle East. So I don't know, that's a bit shocking. Well, Black Jat, I would, dude, if you're a guy, the number one supplement for men is the Chalk Daily. So definitely get the daily. But if you get the male stack, if you got to choose only one, then definitely go with the daily. And we can throw you a free moss or a free Tomcat. But remember, Black Jat, if you get the male or female stack with the code 44life, drops the price 44% off, and you get $220 worth of freebies. So for maximum bang for your buck and maximum freebies, get a stack. But otherwise, I would go with the Chalk Daily. That's got the Shilajit in it and 4 other adaptogens specifically formulated for men. Okay, hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Let me shout this out. Banning classic cars in Wisconsin, man. Can you believe that? Okay, Blackjack said he chose Shilajit and Tomcat. I'm a guy. Okay, well, okay, so just one last thing. So the chalk daily has the shilajit in it. So if you're going to get the shilajit, get the daily. If you're going to get the daily and the tomcat, you are 66% of the way to getting a male vitality stack. And if you get the male stack, you get the max freebies. But I know I already said that, but just to clarify, so you know, if you get the male stack, which is I think like $20 more, you're going to get the chalk lit for free, you're going to get the 7 wonders for free, and you're going to get the chalk minerals for free. Yeah, I know, Farmer Nate. I know they are, dude. Don't you know what's happening in Canada in October? Okay, breaking. You're welcome, Black Chat. No problem, dude. But just because I'm about to shout this out on Instagram, literally get your order smashed into the system ASAP, so that you're locked in and dialed, so that you get all the freebies. Shout out to Black Chat, man. Of course, Eric. Of course. It's never been about making people safer. It's about consolidating power. I mean, look what happened in, you know, China after they banned them. Look what happened in Russia after they banned them, like before World War II. I mean, shocking situation, man. There's never really been a good thing after that's happened, to be honest, throughout all of human history. Welcome, everyone. So, guys, listen to this, man. CNN just discussed and tabled the idea of a 40-day lockdown because that's how long it takes, apparently, for this Hanta thing to like inoculate or rather percolate, whatever it is. So what that means is it's in the discussion now. The public discussion is, what are we going to do about if this Hantavirus spreads and with a 40% mortality rate? Now, The Simpsons, get this. The Simpsons just did an episode in 2012 on a cruise ship. On a cruise ship, The Simpsons, there was an outbreak. Marge and Homer kissed, and then their tongues went purple, and there's an outbreak on the ship. Apparently, get this, if you get Hanta, which I don't really necessarily fully believe in yet, it turns your tongue purple. And there's a lot of strange symbology in the Simpsons episode, man. So there, and what that is not a coincidence. It's not a prediction. It's them telling you what's going on ahead of time because it's called informed consent. It is 100% propaganda. It's 100% a psyop. I think the stock market is also topped. This is freaking shocking, dude. Charlie said, I think y'all think I should just fly to a different country for summer if this happens. Every country would lock down again. If it was going to lock down, it wouldn't be just be the United States, man. So I know, Lauren, I know there's 2 people in Ontario who were on that ship who are isolating right now. And someone said, for the greater good, we could sacrifice those 2 people. But it's all, there's all a psyop and an angle to all of it, man. So look what EK Najika said. Exactly, dude. So listen, guys, we're discussing this in full detail. That's right, Geeked4L, 100%, man. We're discussing this in full detail on my Rumble live stream channel because it's free speech, free to download, and free to watch. I'm sure Nigeria, I mean, dude, it would be another worldwide thing. It's all the countries are in on it. The Illuminati's got their hidden hand all over the place. Not Ontario, California, maybe Ontario, Canada. Yeah, exactly, Dan. So guys, listen, we are live streaming on Rumble right now. It's at the link in my bio. Come on over there because we're discussing this in full detail with zero censorship at all, where I have to really be careful what I say on here. So if you want to tune in, click the link in my bio. Come on over. If you make an account, you'll be able to comment and join the conversation. And that way you can inquire and ask questions and everything. And we can get to the bottom of some of this stuff. And I do honestly believe we have to be keep our heads on a swivel because we're talking, there's a depopulation agenda. We know that. They're spraying us with heavy metals every day. Some weird stuff is going on. And we can't be flying by the seat of our pants here, reacting to every single new psyop that they throw at us. Okay? That's right. Artist and Explorer said most of the countries have signed the World Health Organization's pandemic treaty. Yeah, they have. So Mary, I just posted a video about it. Lauren, that is crazy. That is crazy, Lauren. Matt Groening's in the files. Yeah, he is. I know. Different Pile says, "What's your account on Rumble?" It's at the link in my bio. So it's Shane Vibes live feeds, but you'll probably get there sooner or faster if you just click the link in my profile and then click the Rumble link. Yeah, Nova Scotia, and they did that climate lockdown in Nova Scotia too at the end of last summer. That was freaking weird, eh? But yeah, fear not, guys. John Sun said, "Free humanity, 100%, dude. I'm with you, bro. We're on the same team, even though we may be far and wide in different places, different races, different eyeballs. We're on the same team, bro, because we're not in that club. You know what I'm saying?" Okay. Shout out to Butterdog, man. Okay, we'll see you guys on Rumble. Come over to Rumble right now. Shout out to Chris Damasco. Shout out to Chris, man. We'll see you guys on Rumble, all right? Much love, everyone. Link in my bio. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure the word on the street is that viruses are not quite real, and that the only way you're going to get one is if you get injected by one. That's what some people think anyway. We have people that do where I live. Yeah, that's right, Lou. Yeah, you're in... Shout out to Isaiah and Tim, by the way. So welcome everyone to Rumble. What do we got, dude? Some strange stuff coming around the corner. If someone at a gas station in the hood is talking about it's a good time to buy stocks, bro, I wouldn't doubt it if literally at market open on Monday, we're at 22,300 on NASDAQ, which would wipe out the last 6 weeks of bull run. That's not really a strong prediction, but I just feel like it's soon, man. It's got to be soon, based on the word on the street. So, for example, just so you know, in 2019, Bitcoin was flying up. Mainstream media came out on February 17th and said it's a good time to buy Bitcoin. 2 days later, it plummeted like 60% over 2 weeks. When public sentiment is that it's a good time to buy something, it is the worst time to buy that thing. Everyone's talking about stocks. Everyone thinks it can only go up. And the Bank of England's financial advisor said, if we get alien disclosure, there's going to be chaos in the financial markets. We just got alien disclosure of some UFO files, was just released today from the Trump administration, of grainy black and white pictures of little dots on screens that they say is UFOs, and with nothing else. Like, no one was like mind blown by these images. Now, the shocking thing is, this is happening at the same time that Albert Pike said the Third World War is going to be between Islam, political Islam, I think he said, and political Zionism. And they're going to bomb the shit out of each other until it turns into a world war. That's what Albert Pike said in 1870 or something. And that's kind of happening now. So the weird part about all this too is that, and people have been talking about this for a while, in order to bring in the new financial system, you got to get rid of the old. They've already been talking about they want a new financial system. We need one for security and developments and efficiency, digital currency. No more cash. The only way that's going to happen is if they destroy the old economic system and have people begging for a new one, and then it will be presented to them. AI is taking over a bajillion jobs. People are going to be begging for a new, if they're out of work, what are we up to? They're going to accept, it would be this, by the way, the mark of the beast, to get universal basic income. That's the only way you're going to get UBI, man, is mark of the beast. And you can't get the mark of the beast because then you're going to hell. So whatever that means, I don't know. A little bit strange though, dude. It would be awesome to wield a sword, Matthew. You should start. You should start wielding a sword, man. Practice makes perfect, dude. So hold on a second. Guys, this is uncertain times. And I knew ever since, dude, in 2016, I'm like, I know 2030 is a big year. Shit's going to get interesting between now and 2030. I thought that in 2016. And look where we at. Look where we've come. Also, we haven't had an event like 9/11 since 9/11. The closest thing to that, that's such a world global shock, was the COVID, right, in 2020. I don't know, dude. They're not really done trying to make us get closer to 2030, and they have all these strange plans. So to think that we dodged a bullet with COVID or something, it's good to be positive, but also what the Sam Dam's going on here, man? It's getting seriously strange. Hold on a second, guys. So listen to this. Listen to this. Oh, wow. Okay, I just got a text from Chalk. So we're giving away, we started the live an hour ago talking about we're giving away $220 worth of freebies. A couple people already ordered, so we don't have as many freebies left to give away, but this deal is still kind of on. The link I just put in the chat, it goes to chalk.com. We know we're being poisoned by heavy metals and pesticides and chemicals and microplastics and nanoplastics and nanobots and all the crazy shit in the food and water supply. We know that it's one of the most important things in human history, one of the most important times in human history, to be of sound mind and sound body with all the crazy stuff that's coming around the corner. So I think that detoxing is a very good thing to do, and decalcifying our pineal glands is a wise decision. So Chalk told me just before this second shout out of the live, we have a couple more bundles of freebies to give away worth $220 each. So we're giving away the $100 bag of the Chalk Lit Powder, which is organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia that stimulates stem cell production. It's super detoxing. It's delicious. It's believed to decalcify your pineal gland. And there's like 5 other superfoods in here that are extremely powerful for your gut microbiome, your hormone optimization, your mood and focus. It's a complete superfood. We're giving away $100 bags of Chalk Lit Powder, $60 bottles of the Chalk Minerals, which is from a humic shale deposit in Utah, which rebuilds your DNA. It boosts your gut microbiome. It's pro-fertile. It also minerals bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. And also they ignite. Every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, you're literally getting more nutrients from the food you're already eating to begin with, which is freaking amazing because we know there's less nutrients in the food and water supply today to begin with. So, or rather, as we speak. So this is the way the deal works, guys. I just put the link in the chat that goes to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. They're giving away, so you got to click that link to get bumped first in line because it is first come, first served. We have the Chalk Lit Powder, we're giving away for free. We have the Chalk Minerals, we're giving away for free, and the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which has lion's mane, cordyceps, turkey tail, oyster, reishi, maitake, and chaga mushroom in it, which massively increases brain cell production, neurogenesis, which is the production of new brain cells, detoxification. It's believed to decalcify your pineal gland. You're going to feel like $1 million taking it, and that's included in the freebies. So $220 worth of freebies. This is the way the deal works, though. The number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified Shilajit. So Shilajit is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It stimulates the production of new brain cells, which is called neurogenesis. It rebuilds your DNA. It's believed to decalcify your pineal gland. For guys who take it, it boosts total testosterone 21% in 90 days. And for women, it calibrates your endocrine system. Plus, of course, the extreme pro-fertility benefits of it. Our Shilajit is heavy metal tested and hot water purified. Most Shilajit is the tar resin Shilajit, which is 20 to 30% water, significantly diluted, and usually full of heavy metals. That's why we went for the hot water purified, way more potent and pure source of Shilajit. So Shilajit is in both the male and female vitality stack at chalk.com. If you're one of the next 2 people, or sorry, they said 3. If you're one of the next 3 people to go to chalk.com and put a male or female vitality stack in your cart, which are the top 2 combos of superfoods for men and women. If you put a male or female stack in your cart and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, 44LIFE, automatically you get a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And if you place your order on the live with that code, you're going to get a $220 worth of freebie deal added to your package and then shipped out the freaking door. Now, keep in mind, so you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order in your cart. There's a variance between the one-time order and the subscription. You can cancel or modify your subscription at any time, but keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. But so first come, first serve, first 3 people to put a male Vitality Stack or a female Vitality Stack subscription in their cart and apply the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount and you get $220 worth of freebies, which is absolutely freaking wild. Now, in the male and female stack, you have the organic ashwagandha, which is a powerful hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It increases brain function and cognition. It massively increases melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It also, for guys, boosts sperm count and sperm motility, so it's pro-fertile. And for women, it's also pro-fertile, but obviously not in that way. The other cool thing about ashwagandha is that it, for one, considered the king of herbs in India. So it's one of the most powerful adaptogens in the natural world. And also, when taken with Shilajit, because Shilajit is a potentiator, it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So if you're taking Shilajit, because it's in the male and female stack, and you're taking ashwagandha, which is in the male and female stack, the benefits like multiply. And then the third superfood in the female vitality stack is the wild crafted Irish moss, which has the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. Anything full of the bioavailable minerals replaces heavy metals in the body. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, those go and bind and grab onto heavy metals and take them out of your system. And then the third superfood in the male vitality stack is the Tongkat 100, which is wild crafted Tongkat Ali from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. It's extremely pro-fertile. It boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. It increases sperm count up to 688% in guys with extremely low sperm count. And it increases muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. So the female stack, if you take that, you can expect hair, skin, and nail benefits from both the Shilajit and the Irish moss. You can expect a massive boost to your gut microbiome because minerals massively increase the function of your gut microbiome. You get more nutrients from your food that you're already eating now to begin with because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, you're getting more nutrients from your food that we are already paying for or ideally growing ourselves. But it just does not have the same compounds that it did even 50, 60 years ago. Now, here's the thing. A bunch of people are on the site right now. Remember, it's first come, first serve, first 3, and someone just got a female stack. Congratulations to who just got the female stack at chalk.com with the discount code 44LIFE, which means they unlock 44% off lifetime discount, and they're getting $220 worth of freebies. That means we have 2 slots left. Congratulations to who just got the female freaking stack, which again, the ashwagandha, which has all those hormone benefits, that has 43 clinical studies. The Shilajit has 12 clinical studies. The Irish moss, I don't know that it's clinically studied from chalk specifically, but there are clinical studies on Irish moss that it is a powerful terrain enhancer of your gut microbiome. And again, anything full of bioavailable minerals repairs your DNA and detoxes heavy metals. So whoever just got the female stack, congratulations, the first one, because that means she's getting for free the $100 bag of chocolate powder, the $60 bottle of chalk minerals, and the $60 bottle of the chalk 7 wonders. So congratulations to who just got literally 6, would that be 6? Yeah, 6 superfoods for the price of half of 3 of them because they got 44% off on 3 and then they got 6 total. I mean, that's like a 25 you're paying. That's actually really like a 75% discount technically, somewhere around there. Shout out to Rules and Tools. He says, Shilajit provides the mitochondrial energy, mineral cofactors, collagen gene expression, and hormonal signaling. The chocolate, he says, provides the polyphenol antioxidant matrix, stem cell mobilization, theobromine-driven bone formation, and vascular endothelial support. Dude, Rules and Tools is freaking dialed, man. He's talking about the chocolate powder, which again, whoever just got the female stack is getting for free. Rules and Tools says, the lit powder and the Shilajit is the foundational regenerative. is the foundational regenerative. They hit different but complementary pathways that amplify each other dramatically. Shout out to Rules and Tools, which, by the way, his mom is a naturopath, and he has a litany of knowledge and awareness and wisdom on superfoods and health and vitality and more. Exactly. Shout out to Tim, man. Tim freaking gets it, dude. Shout out to Tim, who's become like one of the most Giga Chad regulars on the live. He camps on the freaking live, man. Yeah, that's right. Georgia is probably super cheap too, 100%. Seeking the Truth says, I'm bum. I tried to check out California blog. Dude, we ship to Cali all the time, man. Double check what's going on, dude, because we ship to California. The girl who just ordered the female stack is in California. So I don't know if it was the wrong, if you're on a different browser or something. But dude, we just, unless Seek the Truth, what one were you trying to check out? You know, Seek the Truth, the female stack, there's this new weird law about Irish moss for California. Let me say this, Seek the Truth, Seeking Truth, rather. To get the freebies, $220 worth of freebies, get the male vitality stack. Because the male stack, all the ingredients in the male vitality stack are adaptogens. So they adapt to the individual's needs and requirements. When women take the Tongkat Ali, which is the third superfood in the male stack, that is the only difference between the female stack and the male stack. Benefits of Tongkat for women, listen to this. Tongkat Ali offers several potential health benefits for women, primarily by supporting hormonal balance, stress management, and physical vitality. While often marketed to men, this herbal adaptogen helps women maintain a healthy ratio of testosterone and estrogen, which is vital for energy, mood, and metabolic health. You can learn, blah, blah, blah. Tongkat Ali significantly, okay, I can't read that, but let's just say it's really good for your hormones and joint function. It is also used to, okay, I can't read that, but it helps regulate aromatase activity. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. Libido and reproductive health. By increasing free, and nerve sensitivity in agronous zones, the herb acts as a natural aphrodisiac. Wow. It improves, oh, okay. Some of this I can't read to you, but it's freaking good for you. Helps lower cortisol by roughly 16%, leading to good, healthy mood and focus. Supplementation with Tongkat Ali for women may enhance lean muscle mass, support fat loss, and increase energy levels, making it useful for both active sports women and those experiencing age-related fatigue. Bone health, super good for bone health too. So Mrs. Seek the Truth, we can't get the moss in California, but you could get the male stack and then get the free lit, free 7 Wonders, and the free chalk minerals included in your order automatically if you get a male stack, which I know you'll be like, well, but I'm a female. Well, we had a guy on here actually yesterday who takes the female stack. It's an adaptogen. So it adapts to the individual's needs and requirements. Exactly. That's right. Rules and Tools. Rebuilding the system 100%. By the way, if this stuff kicks off that people are talking about coming around the corner, which is a little bit strange, I don't know that we're going to be able to give away these kinds of freebies and these kinds of discounts. So if you guys are on the fence, you've not tried chalk before, dude, literally this is the best deal they honestly actually have ever done. This is better than buy one, get one free. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. And Chalk just gave a 10-minute countdown timer. And there's 2 slots left to get the $220 worth of freebies. Shout out to Far North fan. Also, keep in mind, too, the third superfood that's in the superfood that's in both the male and female stack is that organic ashwagandha. And the reason I specify that it's organic is because most ashwagandha is farmed in China, and it's the Shanghai surprise. So Chalk specifically went for a certified organic ashwagandha, which we literally have a whole write-up about, how it's 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha that's found on the internet and all over Amazon. Studies show it's significant. So the bullet points that I know off the top of my head of ashwagandha is that it calibrates your endocrine system. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. And it increases melatonin so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. But other benefits I didn't know about enhances muscle strength, cardiorespiratory endurance, and neuromuscular coordination. Cognitive function, improves memory, focus, and cognitive performance. Metabolic, supports blood sugar management, supports healthy inflammation response, and improves lipid profiles. I don't know what that is, but sounds freaking good to me, dude. Reduces cortisol. So healthier mood and focus and high vibes, man. Freaking awesome. Hold on. That is funny. So hold on a second, guys. 8 minutes and 17 seconds left. If you're on the site right now, you're getting $220 worth of freebies if you're one of the next 2 people to get a male or female vitality stack with the discount code 44life. And again, you apply that on the subscription. You can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. But keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to make sure you get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. Very good question, Blackjack. The only way to get the freebies is to use the specific 44% off lifetime discount, the 44life code. So we had someone the other day try to use a different code and then ask for the freebies. It only is for the coupon code that we're doing, 44life, 44LIFE. Yeah, Seeking Truth. So I realized you tried to get the female stack. So we can't get Moss to California because they it's a silly thing, but you can get Seeking Truth. Get the Shilajit, get the Ashwagandha, that's the top 2 in the female stack, and then get the Shilajit, get the Ashwagandha, and honestly get the Tomcat. Yeah, okay, you already heard me mention it. Yeah, either get the male stack, that's what I would do. Get the male stack, then you get all the freebies that you would if you got the female stack, and you have other benefits to look forward to. Because to be honest, if you're getting the Shilajit and the chalk minerals, because you would be if you got the male vitality stack, you'd be getting the Shilajit and the chalk minerals, your mineral needs are pretty much met at that point. There's just a bit of an overlap and a bit of other benefits that Irish Moss has, but you'd be still dialed in and locked and freaking loaded with the Shilajit, the Ashwagandha, and the Tongkat Ali, because then you're getting the minerals, the 7 wonders, and the chocolate powder. So that's what I would do. Wow. Eric said, my friend is the biggest fitness coach in the country. Who's your friend, Eric? He said, only thing he got from Ashwagandha is better sleep, and that's it. Must have had the Chinese one. Well, for one, here's the thing. Our Ashwagandha has 43 clinical studies. There's a million benefits to Ashwagandha. That guy probably did get Chinese Ashwagandha, but I'm surprised he got any benefit from it in that case anyway. You know what I mean? But very freaking interesting. But guys, by the way, keep in mind the Shilajit, which is in both the male and female stack, Shilajit was secretly studied by the Russian military for over 30 years. I'm sure Vladimir Putin literally takes Shilajit. Blackjack, if you use that coupon code, you might save 8% more or 9% more, but then you don't get any freebies. So is it worth it, dude? And then also, yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, the best deal ever is 44% off and $220 worth of freebies, bro. Freaking give her. Especially for those who've never done a heavy metal detox or ever decalcified their pineal gland. I would be freaking giving her on the on this deal, man. 44. So there's 5 minutes left, by the way, on the deal, guys. If you're on the website right now, get your order placed ASAP to unlock all the freebies, massive discount code, and you're going to feel like $1 million. Hold on a sec. Dude, so Gal Remick has 9,300 followers. Why? How come you said he is the biggest fitness coach in the country? Oh, you mean the country of Georgia? Okay, I guess that's a low bar. I thought you meant in the US, but no, that guy's cool, man. So he's Georgian, eh? Interesting. Yeah, apparently that 55% off code is not even active. It's not even. No, do not use the 55% off code. Use the 44% off code. Get it placed in 3 minutes and 55 seconds, and we will hook you up massively, dude. Yeah, shout out to Blackjack, man. You're gonna feel like $1 million. Oh, Slovenia. Okay, okay. Shout out to Eric, man. You're from Slovenia, eh? Okay, awesome. Okay, hold on a second. The site is popping off and freaking bumping right now. If you're on the website, get your order placed ASAP. Make sure you apply the discount code properly, and make sure it's on a subscription, not on a one-time order. Okay, let me double check something here. It says I got 84 million views in the last 30 days on Instagram, but I wonder which video. Obviously, some videos popped that I don't even know. When was this posted? Oh my God. See here, boom, bang, bing. Shout out to Eric, man, and Tim. So which videos have popped? Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, all the mainstream fast food chains are tainted with glyphosate. That can't be new information to any of us, but literally all of them. Let me see here. Boom, bang, bing. Sometimes a video from like months ago pops off months later, eh? Let me see. There's 2 minutes left, by the way. Keep in mind too. Hold on a second. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Whatchamacallit, Shilajit is a potentiator, so it does increase the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So if you're all the benefits that I just told you about the Shilajit, about the ashwagandha, the Irish moss, and all that, that's just those things by themselves. But because you're taking it with Shilajit, you're getting even more benefits, which is freaking wild. That has not even been like, I don't think they've even studied what happens if you're taking Shilajit, ashwagandha, and Irish moss, or Shilajit, ashwagandha, and Tonkat Ali. They haven't not done a study on that. I guarantee, because they're all adaptogens, it's like a game changer. Like, it would break the charts for hormones, dude. Okay, we got 45 seconds left. Hold on a second here. Let me double check. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah, I know. Another fake pandemic, man. Come on. Let's see here. Shout out to Erin from California, who just got a mail stack literally by the skin of her teeth, because it just pretty much ended. But if you're on the site right now, Chalk is grandfathering you in. So, dude, Black Chat, dude, get your order placed ASAP, man, because I'm about to shout out the live on Instagram again. We're going to get another bajillion people on here, and we will end up giving away the last of the freebies, bro. So quickly get your order placed ASAP. And congratulations to dear Erin, who just got a ton of superfoods. She's going to be decalcifying her pineal gland. You did make it for the freebie Seek the Truth, so shout out to Seeking Truth. Rules and Tools, are you ready to order right now, dude? Because I will get Chalk to completely hook you up, bro. Let me know, Rules and Tools, if you're ready now. Katie wants to get her passport and come help me. Shout out to Sunny. Really, eh? She doesn't have her passport? I just got a new passport, actually. It has the microchip in it. You can actually see the microchip. Seeking Truth. So just so you know, Seeking Truth, when you have a little bit more time, or later on today, whenever, if you want to get even more stoked, about what you just ordered, if you want to get more stoked about it, go through and read the clinical studies on the Shilajit and the ashwagandha that you just ordered. It is a freaking game changer. Rules and tools. Do me a favor, man. How about this? Rules and tools. Before ordering 60 items, can you get a mail stack on this live right now and we'll hook you up with $220 worth of freebies? Forget about 60 items for a second. Get 3, bro. Get the mail stack. Get the code, 44life. Let me freaking hook you up. Let's start there, man. And then we'll figure out next week's 60 items. But let's give her, man. Let me double check here for a second. Yeah, it could be rules, but of course it could, man. I think. Okay, rules. Dude, I'm going to hold the slot for rules and tools. Rules and tools is ordering the male vitality stack or get the ultra stack, whatever rules. Literally get your order placed ASAP, rules. I want to hook you up, man. You've been helping. You've been like literally a giga chad on the lives with sharing all this shocking information that I didn't even know, with helping people out, with spinning the benefits that I didn't even know about, man. Rules and tools. Get your freaking male ultra stack right now, bro. Shout out to rules, man. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just see something here. Oh wow, this guy says that his page is being anyway, I'll tell you guys later. Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. Hold on a sec. Okay, we see your stack at cart there, rules. I guess I forgot, rule. Like, you've been hyping me up about this giant order and everything, but like, let's start with a step in the right freaking direction, dude. Shout out to rules, man. Remember the code 44life, of course, and boom, bang, bang. You're getting hooked up on all the freebies, bro. Okay. Damn, Tim's going to urgent care. Tim, speedy recovery, dude, with whatever's going on with your a stomach thing, man. You know what we got to do too? We got to fast. We got to fast at some point here in a little bit. Like a group fast. I'll lead the fast. We'll all fast. That would literally rejuvenate pretty much everything with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Rules and Tools. Dude, I believe in you, man, with all your posts. Like, you are actually living, you're walking the talk, dude. Yeah, the Leviticus dietary laws. Apparently, we're not supposed to eat lobster, man, or any crabs, even though the meat is so good. But you can eat fish, all the fish you want. If you guys live near the ocean, like, fuck, man, I would be fishing. Like, I would be, but you don't want to get pinched. Like, they kind of made it so you can't really, depending, unless you're native, you can't really supplement hardcore your food supply. Um, like, okay, you can get a deer tag and shoot a deer, and you get a freezer full of meat, deer meat, but it's not that much meat unless it's a huge deer. Fully grown buck will give you probably twice as much meat as like a doe. Still not much. A moose would fill up your freezer, but good luck getting a moose tag. Then fish. like if I lived in BC or if I lived anywhere near the West Coast ocean, I would be catching salmon all the fucking time. But like, let me ask ChatGPT real quick. If I lived in British Columbia, what are the laws about catching salmon and eating them? Shout out to Rules and Tools. He's plugging in his order right now. Okay, so you need a federal license from Fisheries and Oceans Canada to do saltwater or tidal waters. If you want to fish in the freshwater rivers and lakes, you need a provincial freshwater license. Salmon are a special case in BC because the federal government regulates salmon even in many freshwater systems. You generally must carry your license when fishing. You can't just fish any river. Many rivers are fully closed, are catch and release only, are hatchery salmon retention. One area may allow 2 hatchery Chinook per day hatchery, so those better not be in a fucking net. There are strict catch limits. Typical rules include daily possession limits, annual Chinook limits. Yeah, so size limits, hatchery only. Eating the salmon you catch is legal if you caught the salmon legally, it was in season, and retention was allowed. Then you may clean it, transport it, cook it, freeze it, eat it yourself. Many people in BC fish specifically to stock freezers with salmon. I would do that. Selling recreational caught salmon is generally illegal. Okay, so you can't just sell the salmon you catch. You cannot barter it commercially. Yeah, whatever. Indigenous fishing rights are different. First Nations in BC can fish any time of year, any day, as much as they want. Okay. But they're from Asia. They lived here for a few thousand years. I know, but they didn't sprout from the spring grasses. But anyway. Interesting, man. Now, if you have a big pond, can you stock your own pond? Yes, but you can't stock salmon. They need to run and swim in a big river. I read this morning that there is one prophecy left to be fulfilled, that all prophecies but one has been fulfilled. Really, eh, Matthew? Okay, hold on a second. Rules and Tools, place your order. Guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Don't move. Yo, shout out to who just got the female stack. Hold on a second. Who got the female stack? Let me see. Shout out to Aaron. Boom, bang, bing. When did that come in? Okay. Shout out to Rules and Tools. That's freaking awesome, dude. Oh, that was you. Okay, Rules and Tools. Wait, did I assume your gender? I guess I thought you were a guy. Shout out to Rules and Tools. Okay, hold on. There's still a bunch of people on the site browsing right now. If you are on the website, dude, I'm about to shut out the live on Instagram, so there's going to be like a bajillion more people on here. Literally get your order placed ASAP. We're going to end up giving away the last of the freebies. Oh, okay. Shout out to Rules and Tools, man. Okay, I'm shutting out the live on Instagram now. Let me think here. Oh, maybe it was a mail stack. Okay, never mind. Rules and Tools. Eric, usually like around whatchamacallit, noon Eastern Standard Time, and then another one in the afternoon later. But if you have your notifications on, you should be good to go. Dude, so France is quarantining people now. And so far they're saying it's not really that big of a deal, but they also said that before the lockdowns the first time in 2020 were announced. So it's shocking, dude. Welcome, everyone. So, guys, I don't know if you heard, but there is basically a discussion on CNN, and they're talking about a 40-day lockdown. Just 40 days to flatten the curve, guys. And that at the same time, yo, Geeks, you should be able to join, man. At the same time that's kicking off, shout out to Kaylin Alien. Speaking of aliens, they're talking about aliens today. So they're literally releasing images of things that don't look like UFOs, but they're saying they are. And the last time that the Bank of England said, if aliens are disclosed, it's going to cause chaos in the financial markets. And I find it interesting that they announce aliens today while all the stock markets are making all-time highs. I feel like something big is about to pop off, man, 100%. So, guys, I don't know if we're talking fake pandemic, economic collapse, and World War III, but something is coming around the corner. And aliens, yeah, of course, Project Bluebeam, that's right. So listen, we're discussing all this in full detail on my Rumble live stream channel, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. It's at the link in my bio. NP Jector, click the link in my profile, Lily, rather. And when you click the link in my profile, you'll see that there's a button that says Rumble. If you click that, then you can come over to Rumble. Now, if you make an account, you'll be able to comment and be able to join the conversation, but you can just watch from your browser, but it is better to watch on the app, to be honest. Carly, I mean, well, they have a lot of strange plans for us for 2030, right? So I do think they're trying to put us into a AI-controlled mass surveillance grid, and that's what this whole data center thing is all about. But also, dude, I mean, yeah, they want to make a cashless currency. They want to make a one world government, man. But human freedom will be restored, and we will fully win in the end. but it is going to get weirder before we get there. So shout out to Katha with the weird message there. So guys, we're live discussing this schmandemic and more on my Rumble live stream channel. Come to Rumble now, click the link, come on over, and that's where we do deep dives and we don't have to censor ourselves because there's zero censorship on Rumble. All right, I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Do not get the mark of the beast. I love you all, and come to Rumble now. All right. Yeah, a lot of countries will be screwed if there's another lockdown because a lot of countries are fully dependent on whatchamacallit, tourism, of course. Okay, hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. What do we got? All these AI videos, man. Pretty soon, I'm pretty sure that pretty soon we will not be able to tell the difference between an AI video and a real video. It's actually almost there, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, these AI videos are getting better. Okay, hold on a sec. Freaking AI, man. Welcome everyone to Rumble, by the way. Eric is going to a seminar about AI on Sunday. Wow, dude. Okay. No, you can get 7 Wonders in Canada. Yeah, I mean in California. That's right, Will. Well, Farmer Nate, I mean, no, I don't think we did get the full details on the Epstein files, of course. We got some, most of it's redacted. It's freaking wild, dude. Shout out to Captain Walt, by the way. Walt, what's going on, man? Oh, Walt, I thought you were retired, but I guess I got you mixed up with Tim. So Walt's been working his ass off because the economy is upside down and they're releasing UFO files. Captain Walt, how do you feel about the importance of releasing UFO files right now when shit's expensive? Like, is that useful for us? I don't think so. Shout out to Linda Lee XA. Shout out to Linda. So listen, guys, a bunch of stuff is coming around the corner. We had the release of the files. Now we have talks about aliens, Project Bluebeam, a pandemic, a World War III on the edge. Shout out to Chera. Chera, what's going on, dude? He tried to get on last time. Now he's on. Shout out to Chera. Israel and Iran bombing the shit out of each other. Russia and China are aiding Iran. America, of course, is aiding Israel. This could get a little bit weird. People have been talking about this. And the Strait of Hormuz is still closed. There's kind of a recipe that's happening right now. Not to be fearful, because have no fear, do not fear. In the end, human freedom wins. But this is a little bit weird. I know there's no way to keep up. Will, absolutely right, dude. He says there's so many agendas, there's no way to keep up. There is not a way to keep up. And you know what it is? It's actually meant to be like information overload. Where it's like too much to even wrap your head around. Like, which agenda do you want to talk about today? The pandemic, the fucking, what's going on in the Middle East? Like, there's so much going on. But that is part of the campaign to discombobulate you and get you completely upside down all over the place, frazzled about all these different things that are coming around the corner, man. Which is why we do need to stay grounded. We do need to have zero fear, no fear. And I do think if there's one thing we can do during a shocking global plan like this, it's to be of sound mind and sound body. I think it's never been more important to be of sound mind and sound body today, like decalcifying our pineal glands and detoxing heavy metals and detoxing microplastics so that our brains, for one, our pineal glands are functioning, and we have enhanced mental faculties because we know they spent many, many years and decades and billions of dollars to fill us up with fluoride and GMOs and pesticides and chemicals and all this crazy shit. 100%. So, hold on a sec. Shout out to Butterdog, man. So, let's detox, man. before we get into the other World War III shit that's kicking off and the strange, extremely strange pandemic shit that's talking about right now, and yeah, Jim Carrey, of course. I wanted to mention, before we started this stream, I got a message from Chalk, and basically it turns out they're actually microly extending the deal to get $220 worth of freebies. Chalk's giving away $220 worth of freebies to 2 lucky people on the live right now. The thing is, the deal is first come, first serve, so it's not going to be an all day, all night thing. It's right now. Go to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. We're giving away free $100 bags of the Chalk Lit Powder. We're giving away $60 bottles of the Chalk Minerals. And we're giving away $60 bottles of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms. This is actually the best deal that Chalk has ever done. It's freaking wild. Shout out to all the new people on here, including 888, including freaking Marcelo and Chara, all these guys and girls. So it's $220 worth of freebies. It's the Chalk Lit, the Chalk Minerals, and the Chalk 7 Wonders. Yes, we do, Carmela. I'll tell you a deal right now in 2 seconds. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. So this is the way the deal works. The #1 superfood for men and women at chalk.com is the hot water purified shilajit. This is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells. It detoxes heavy metals. It's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. And when guys take it, it massively boosts testosterone production. And for women who take it, it calibrates your endocrine system, plus the fertility benefits. They also found that shilajit has something in it called C60 or carbon 60, which has anti-aging effects. All of our superfoods, Chief Mustache, are heavy metal tested, clinically studied, and also have certifications of authenticity, whether it's the wild crafted certification or organic certification. They're all over the website. I'll tell you more in detail, Chief, but I got to get to this real quick because a ton of people are on the site right now. So listen, the way the deal works, it's first come, first serve. #1 superfood is the shilajit. You just heard the benefits of that, which is hot water purified, by the way. Most shilajit is the tar resin, which is 20 to 30% water. It's significantly diluted. It usually is full of heavy metals. You don't want it. Our shilajit is hot water purified and then lab tested and clinically studied. It's on average 5 to 10 times as potent as conventional shilajit tar resin. So the way the deal works, the next 2 people who go to chalk.com, CHOQ.com, and you put the male vitality stack or the female vitality stack in your cart, which is the combination of superfoods for men and women, the most potent combos for men and women. X87, I just put the link again. It's CHOQ.com. Chalk, by the way, they ship out of Georgia. They're based in Texas. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So if you go to chalk.com and you're one of the next 2 people to put the male Vitality Stack subscription or the female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart, and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, you get a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically, it's not going to show up on your invoice or whatever, but it's going to be included in your order. You're going to get the $100 bag of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which stimulates stem cell production. It's super detoxing, and it's delicious, and it's believed to decalcify the pineal gland, and it increases the production of bliss chemicals, which is tryptophan, dopamine, and serotonin. You get that for free, and the Chalk Minerals. The Chalk Minerals are extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah, and those minerals rebuild your DNA. They detox heavy metals. They also increase the absorption of the nutrients from the foods you're already eating today to begin with. And also, shout out to Eager Intuit, who said, "It works. I got the extra bag of the lit powder and everything. The stuff seems high quality, and the chocolate powder is actually not bad tasting." Shout out to Eager. Yes, and the chocolate powder, by the way, is also sweetened with organic maple sugar crystals. So this is not some willy-nilly strange, we're talking actual superfoods here, dude. Cacao has 80 times, heirloom cacao has 80 times more antioxidants than organic blueberries, which are known to be like a super good thing for antioxidants. If we're talking, we've never decalcified our pineal glands or detoxed heavy metals, dude, if they crank up the cell towers and you're full of lead, barium, and aluminum, which is being sprayed on us every single day, it will be a strange day. Let me just say that. So you really do want to be detoxing and decalcifying your pineal gland, especially for what's coming around the corner. And yes, there is a million supplement brands and companies out there, the difference you'll find with chalk if you actually look at the lab tests and the clinical studies. For example, the third superfood, it is literally 80 times more. Marcelo, ask Rules and Tools. He had a lab test on it. Ask Rules and Tools. The third superfood in the male vitality stack is the Tomcat 100. Most Tomcat Ali, which is revered for its testosterone benefits, its hormone benefits, its fertility benefits, sperm count benefits, most Tomcat is farmed in China. Chalk's Tomcat is certified wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. And it's clinically studied to boost free testosterone 87% in 21 days, plus sperm count up to 688% in guys with low sperm count, which basically, if you got your phone in your pocket, if you have your, if your Wi-Fi's on, if you're near a cell tower, like all of that significantly impacts your sperm count, not to mention the fluoride, the GMOs, the pesticides, and all that. The third superfood in the female stack is the wild crafted Irish moss, which comes from Nova Scotia. Most Irish moss is farmed in the Caribbean and it's full of microplastics. So chalk went with the wild crafted moss because it's way more potent. Plus, the Irish moss has the full matrix of minerals, which rebuilds your DNA. It binds to heavy metals, excretes them out of the body. And because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it, if you're getting the full matrix of minerals into your system, you are getting way more nutrients from the food you're already eating to begin with, which is imperative because today, even if you're eating 100% organically, you're getting literally less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. Heirloom cacao tastes sweeter naturally. That's freaking awesome, Rules and Tools. Yeah, it has a full flavor body. I saw what they were writing about it. It has a lot more benefits than the hybrid cacao as well, because that's true. The commodity cacao is bitter and it's hybridized. There's way less bioactive compounds in it. So the superfood that's in the male and female stack is the organic ashwagandha. Again, one thing that makes our ashwagandha completely different to the shit you can buy on Amazon is that not only is ours 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha that's found on Amazon and other places, it also has 43 clinical studies. Organic ashwagandha, the chalk ashwagandha, massively increases melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It also is extremely pro-fertile. And for guys taking it, it boosts testosterone. For ladies, it calibrates your endocrine system. It's considered the king of herbs in India. So the next, shout out to Lena Butters. Hold on. Butter Dog has to comment because Butter is on the live too. So we have two people with Butter in their name on the chat. Shout out to Butters. Carmela said, she said, do you take this in the AM or PM? Good question. A lot of people, anyone who's like an herbalist will say the best time to take herbs and superfoods is in the morning on an empty stomach or with your breakfast action. Not that we should always be having breakfast, but yes, it's good for you to be, usually it's in the AM. But sometimes like on this live, I'm going to take an Irish moss right now and a shilajit because I didn't take it this morning yet. Shout out to Butterdog. Shout out to Lena Butters. So guys, remember the way the deal works, you got to put the male or female stack in your cart. You got to be one of the first two people to put the subscription in your cart. You apply the coupon code 44LIFE. That's 44life. That unlocks a 44% off lifetime discount. And then automatically you're going to receive $220 worth of freebies if you're one of the first two people. Now, keep in mind, the other benefits to the Irish moss that's in the female stack is that Irish moss is used or has been used for a long time for beauty and skincare and hair health because it has the full matrix of minerals, which boosts, yes, healthy hair, skin, and nails. And also anything with the full matrix of minerals is going to bind to heavy metals and excrete it out of your body. So that's what happens when you're taking the male and female stack because you're getting the shilajit, but then also because you're ordering on the live and you get the $60 bottle of the chalk minerals, which comes from Utah, a humic shale deposit in Utah, then you're getting the full matrix of minerals that way as well. Congratulations to who just got the male vitality stack at chalk.com with the discount code 44life. Shout out to who just got the male stack. Who just got the male stack? Was that Omri? Dude, Omri, congratulations, bro. So hold on, that means we have technically one slot left, but because we have one slot left, Chalk said, and there's more people than that on the site, they just activated a 10-minute countdown timer. So 9 minutes and 55 seconds left. If you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP with the discount code 44life on the subscription. You did it perfectly. Omri, dude, so you just got the shilajit, which is a hormone optimizer and a fertility booster, and decalcifies your pineal gland, and detoxes heavy metals, Then you got the Mucuna, Omri. The Mucuna is one of the ingredients that's in the Chalk Daily. The benefits of Mucuna for men, listen to this, bro, freaking significantly improves sperm quality and sperm count, and sperm motility and sperm volume. So pro-fertile, dude. You're about to have a baby. The antioxidant properties of the bean protect sperm cells from oxidative damage, which is a common, okay. It also increases testosterone production by triggering the release of dopamine and other hormones. It helps support the hypothalamus pituitary gonadal axis, which regulates testosterone. It also improves libido and dopamine and testosterone. Boom, you already heard that. Boosts muscle mass and athletic performance. Bro, that's one ingredient in the Chalk Daily, which is one of the 3 superfoods that's in the male vitality stack. And then, of course, Omri, you also got the Chalk minerals for free in your order, the Chalk 7 Wonders, and the $100 bag of the chocolate powder. Dude, you have turned on a new chapter of your freaking life. When that thing gets to your door, if you've not done like a pineal gland or like a detox, a testosterone boost thing, this is a game changer, dude. So there's a bunch of people on the site right now. We got 8 minutes and 23 seconds left. If you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP. You're putting the subscription to the male or female stack in your cart. You're applying the discount code 44LIFE, 44LIFE. Thank you, X87. And then if you place your order in the next 8 minutes and 9 seconds, you're getting $220 worth of freebies, which is absolutely insane. And if this shit kicks off, by the way, aliens, economic collapse and all that, I don't know that Chalk will ever be able to do a deal this good again, because shit will get way more expensive and shipping will be crazy and everything's going to be absolutely insane. Now, in the female stack, keep in mind too, Shilajit is a potentiator, so it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So all the benefits I've told you so far about the Irish moss and the Shilajit and the ashwagandha, they're like multiplied because you're taking it with Shilajit, which is freaking wild, dude. Now, also another cool thing about Shilajit, which I briefly mentioned, it has something in it called C60 or carbon 60. Do you guys freaking know what C60 does? So it's called a fullerene molecule. It's the most powerful antioxidant and free radical scavenger in the natural world. It has anti-aging benefits to it. It has lengthened, they did a study on rats, and it literally significantly extended their lifespan. It binds to free radicals and neutralizes them because it has the shape of this thing, I don't really understand. It's highly efficient, absorbing dozens of free radicals without losing its structure. It's highly effective in skincare. Okay, interesting. Liver protection. It protects liver tissue from toxicity caused by heavy metals and chemical toxins, which we know there is a shitload of in the food and water supply today. And again, that's in both the male and female stack because it's in the Shilajit. Marcelo said, is it naturally occurring? Yes. Carbon 60 or C60 is a naturally occurring antioxidant, and it's only found in a few places. And the one place it is found is Shilajit, and that's actually the only place I know it's found. Let me see. Where is C60 found other than in Shilajit? Oh, and this too, remember, Shilajit induces neurogenesis. Neurogenesis is generating neurons. It increases new brain cell production. So you get way sharper memory, concentration, and focus while you're taking it. It's a trace amounts. Oh, wow. Apparently, when lightning hits sand or soil, the intense heat and energy can fuse carbon into fullerenes. It's a fullerene molecule. Not really much else, though, other than that it says it's also found in space, but we know space is fake. So, guys, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. There's a ton of people on the site right now. Literally do not willy-nilly this deal. Best deal they've ever done. 44% off for life on the male or female stack, and you get $220 worth of freebies. Shout out to Tim. Thank you for that, Tim. There should be a thumbs up button somewhere, but honestly, because we're not on YouTube and there's not really much of an algorithm that I know of on Rumble, it doesn't really matter, but I do appreciate the likes, the thumbs up, guys. That's freaking, it's just like a vibe boost, man. But yeah, Marcelo, of course it's naturally occurring. Every single thing we're talking about here in the male and female vitality stacks and everything at chalk.com is naturally occurring. We don't have freaking peptides or weird ass methylene blues and shit. We have blue spirulina. We've got, you know, organic cacao powder that's certified a genetically tested heirloom. You know what I mean? Shout out to 888 as well. 888. I want to hold a slot for you because apparently there's a bunch of people on the site right now moving around. We got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. on the deal, and there's more than, like there is a number of people on the site right now. So if you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP with that discount code 44LIFE, unlock the 44% off lifetime discount, and automatically get included $220 worth of freebies. The chalk minerals, the chalk 7 wonders, and the chalk lit powder, which is absolutely freaking wild. I'm going to take a dose right now of, to be honest, one Irish moss here for sure, and maybe a chalk daily or something, which is in the male stack again, which massively boosts testosterone and sperm count. So I'm going to take a dose of this right now with my Chad mode, which we're not supposed to talk about because we're running low on it. Shout out to Tim, man. Tim, you really know your way around Rumble now, eh? I'm the only podcaster that never asked for a super chat. Oh, everyone, do a super chat right now. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Sonny. Sonny, I never asked for super chats, but you send them. You sent me like, I think 10 or 15 bucks by now. Shout out to Sonny, guys. All the way in freaking California. But yeah, Marcelo, that's a good question. You know what some people say? And guys, 3.5 minutes left, by the way. People sometimes comment, yeah, but like I like to get my stuff naturally, blah, 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 when we're talking about shilajit and stuff. And I'm like, bro, do you know what a superfood is? Like, it's a naturally occurring thing which has exceedingly high nutrient profiles and bioactive compounds and ingredients and nutrients that are freaking good for you. So if you're taking the shilajit, you can expect way sharper memory, cognition, and focus. You can expect to decalcify your pineal gland. You can expect to massively increase natural energy levels throughout the day. And if you're combining that with the ashwagandha, which is in both the male and female stack, you're getting testosterone benefits for guys, you're getting hormone optimization benefits for women, increases mental faculties, mental function hugely. And that's some of the 43 clinical studies that's on the, on the ashwagandha alone. And then again, the third superfood in the male stack is the Tomcat 100, which boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. And it increases sperm count up to 688%, which is a freaking game changer. Can you believe that? Like, it's a superfood, man. That's why we call it that. But hold on a second. A bunch of people are on the site right now. We got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the deal. Guys, quickly get your order placed ASAP. Male or female Vitality Stack subscription. Coupon code is 44LIFE. That's 44LIFE. And if you place your order in the next 2 minutes, you're getting $220 worth of freebies. Dude, shout out to Butterdog. Yeah, dude, the site is literally bumping right now. And again, congratulations to Omri, man, who just got the Chalk Daily, the Tomcat 100, and the Organic Ashwagandha. Again, 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. You are going to feel quite the significant change in your mental state, your consciousness, your hormones, your vitality, if you're taking the Chalk male or female stack, 100%. Shout out to Sunny taking her Chad mode. Hold on a sec. Boom, bang, bing. We got a couple stacks at cart right now. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Let me double check here. Boom, bang, bing. People are plugging in their cards. I'm just getting updated in real time from the back end of the site right now. We got Chalk's main customer service rep fully online and dialed, letting me know what's going on and how many slots we have left and whatnot. Shout out to Far North, man. Shout out to Eager. Jim Carrey, I don't know what happened to that guy, man. That's very strange. And, it is, someone once said, it's like coming out of a drug-induced state. When all of a sudden you start detoxing and decalcifying and, boosting your hormones and everything, it does feel like you're coming out of a drug-induced state 100%. Because those things technically do gimp you into a lowered state, strangely. So if someone's never done a heavy metal detox, we know we're being sprayed by heavy metals every day, basically every day, except today is actually a pretty blue sky. Let's get that out of us, dude. Because when you watch a deep dive on what they do with the cell towers and the heavy metals, they work in conjunction, man. It's like mass mind control. So hold on a second. Whoever's checking out the mail stack right now, we're going to hold a slot for you to make sure you get fully locked into the freebies. Even though technically we just reached the 10-minute mark, anyone on the site is grandfathered in. So if you're on the website right now, even though we just passed the 10-minute countdown window, Chalk said you're grandfathered in. We're going to hold a slot for you to get the freebies. So that way, boom, bang, bing, you get your $220 worth of freaking freebies, man. I can't believe Chalk is doing that. And again, if this whole thing does kick off, it could be a little bit strange, and I'm not sure we'd be able to do deals like this going forward. It's absolutely freaking wild, man. Oh, and by the way, the minerals that are in the Chalk minerals, so it's a humic shale deposit in Utah. Listen to these benefits you're getting for free. So humic acid binds to harmful toxins, pesticides, and heavy metals like mercury, cadmium, and lead in the body, allowing them to be safely removed. It massively improves gut microflora, which supports a healthy inflammation response in the digestive tract. As a source of electrolytes and trace minerals, it boosts nutrient absorption and helps transport nutrients into cells. I saw that video too, Chief Mustache. Who knows what the hell to believe, man. And remember too, even if you're eating 100% organically today, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. Even if you're eating 100% organically, which not many people are. So very, very important to be getting the minerals, because then, since, vitamins used to be vital mineral, where it was like, every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals now, you are literally going to receive way more nutrients from the foods you're already eating to begin with. That's going to increase your vitality as well. And of course, the heavy metal detox. So humic shale is an ancient compressed organic deposit, which makes it a highly concentrated source of humic substances compared to compost or soil. Wow. Yeah, dude. Free minerals, free 7 wonders, and free lit. Do you have any tablets to help absorption? So absorption of what? Because the Shilajit has the full matrix of minerals, which makes you utilize all the vitamins. The Chalk minerals also, like they are, look at this, dude. Humic acid, where does it mention this about the gut? Hold on a second. Yeah, listen, mineral absorption. The Chalk minerals, which has humic acid, and Shilajit also has humic acid, is a source of electrolytes and minerals, which boosts nutrient absorption, and helps transport nutrients into cells. So that's what you're getting if you're getting the Chalk minerals, because you're getting a male or female vitality stack with the code 44life. And then boom, bang, bang, you get the Shilajit, which is in the stack, and you get the minerals automatically included. Congratulations to who just got the other stack. Hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Dude, who just got the stack, man? Someone just got a stack. Okay, so whoever just got the male vitality stack, I think it was. Dude, you're getting the Chalk Daily, the Tonkat 100, and the Chalk Ashwagandha, which is a literally mind-blowing game changer of superfoods into your system that you're going to feel like $1 million taking. It's going to calibrate your DNA and detox you and decalcify your pineal gland. Shout out to who just got the male stack. Hold on a sec. Let me double check. There's a number of other people on the site right now, and we're holding slots for them, but let's see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there's still several people on the site moving around. Guys, I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram in a minute here, and when we do that, we will end up giving away the last of the freebies. So if you're on the website right now, literally get your order placed ASAP. Make sure you're adding the subscription to your cart, not the one-time order. Make sure you're applying the discount code 44life on the subscription. The code only works on the subscription. And then you get that 44% off lifetime discount, and you get the $220 worth of freebies. But I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram again real quick here, guys. And this is pretty much the last call because, there's a lot of action on the site right now. So hold on a second. Let me see. Yo, Owen, is that dope or what? Dude, you're the first person to ever ask. So two things. Hold on. Omri said he remembers taking Seven Wonders years ago, and I was dreaming so vividly. Can't make this up. Shout out to Omri, who's talking about the Seven Wonders and it affecting his dreams. That's likely because it has chaga in it, which is a pineal gland decalcifier, which is where you get trace amounts, I think they say anyway, of DMT, trace amounts of dimethyltryptamine get released from your pineal gland when you're sleeping, but not if it's calcified. So shout out to Omri, who felt the direct benefits. Owen, that is a Lego Krusty Burger behind me, and it is freaking awesome, dude. Now, if you know anything about Lego, it's quite collectible, and not if you open it though. So that is basically, not going to be worth too much. But that's not why I got it though. It's just cool. But the Lego Simpsons house, they don't make it anymore. Sold for 300 Canadian when it first came out. Now it's going for 800. I saw it on Amazon for 1800. So if you buy anything Lego, you should buy two. Keep one in a box, and the other you can play with. But we set this up, me and my little ones, and it was a freaking hoot, man. Krusty Burger, there's a fryer in there. You got the nerd who works at Krusty Burger. You got the Krusty the Clown's there. There's the Krusty car. Freaking awesome, dude. Lego is actually pretty dope. Um, no, it is though. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just double check. Why do you have a globe? That's awesome, eh? That globe is actually made of crystals. Like it's there's quartz, amethyst, and all that. I inherited it actually. I concur to the highest degree. Shout out to Lena. No, it is awesome. The freaking Krusty Burger, man. But I know The Simpsons is like, but it is kind of timeless, The Simpsons, even though Matt Groening and everything. I don't watch The Simpsons. I likely wouldn't. But, anyway. Okay, let me double check here. I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram, guys. So if you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP. But yeah, Marcelo, the globe is just like a funny thing to have in the background, given that we know the true shape of the Earth is not a ball. So, okay, hold on a second. UFO files. You know what else, though? Just so you know, it's not just that. It's not just that it's not a ball. It's also that it's a lot younger. So it's one thing to be a flat earther, but do you have the gall and wherewithal to be a young earther? Well, let me see something here. Yeah, it is too bad how much garbage gets dumped into the rivers in India. That is wild, man. I mean, yeah, it's been proven that it's not a ball, man. That's like one of the biggest deceptions they've given us is that we're on a spinning ball. It's been proven. Oh yeah, apparently our DMs are no longer encrypted, by the way. Lena, I'm sorry to take away the mystique from my lives, but what you're seeing there with that fire is literally just the reflection of this TV right there that's playing a video of a fire on YouTube, and it's reflecting in the glass. But you are one of thousands who've asked that question. Okay, here we go. Let me shout this live out real quick. That's right, Owen. It's not moving. That was definitely a shilajit I took because I just burped and I know the taste of shilajit or the smell of it. Okay, so hold on a second. Live title. We got World War III kicking off. We got Albert Pike. We got what else? What call it? Pandemic, man. We got a real pandemic coming around the corner. Plandemic. Can you believe this is real life, eh? Like, it's crazy what's going on in this world, man. Easy, you think it's a globe because it was told to you at 5 years old at an age you wouldn't even question. Oh, 100%. Oh, and you're paying attention, dude, 100%. I don't really want to say plandemic on Instagram because I don't want to get, like I want to say psyop plan. How can I say demic? It was already weird the last fake pandemic, but this one, if they fully go with it. So basically, CNN said that because it takes 40 days for this thing to like manifest, if you got it, that they should do a 40-day lockdown. That's what CNN was just talking about. Farmer Nate says World War III will be stopped by the Antichrist. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, that's right. Welcome everyone rather. Welcome anyone. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Brandon. You know how many Brandons and Adams I know, man? Yeah, I know. 416 HVAC. So he's Toronto and he's doing HVAC. Shout out to 416, man. Listen, guys, I don't mean to be the bearer of shocking news. They're talking about lockdowns again. They got a boat full of people, which the Simpsons already did. That there's some outbreak. The guy was 100% reading from a script. I don't know if you've seen that video, but guess what we found out too? The guy who was recorded on video talking about it's on the boat and it's sad and blah, blah, blah. He literally, his sister is on some health agency team. I don't know, man, but it looked pretty scripted to me. He was literally, you could see his eyeballs reading something as he was talking. Yeah, that's right. I know watermelons. Well, none of it makes sense. It doesn't make sense that you have to wear your mask, and I have to wear mine. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Even though if I'm wearing mine, it should work. Like, you know what I mean? When people come up to you and say, "Put your mask on," it's like you have yours on. Why do I need mine on? you know. X-Files. I know, Kellyanne. I know. It's freaking shocking. So listen, guys, we're discussing this. Last time the Shmovich 19 thing happened, censorship was crazy. We got to be careful on this one, or I do rather, on Instagram talking about this stuff. So we are live on Rumble right now, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. I know. How has no one else been live streaming on that boat? You live in gray. Very good question, Mrs. Livy. She said, how come he's the only person to make a video? Where's all the other videos on this boat of everyone locked down? No one thought about that, did they? Except for Livy, smarty pants. So listen, we're live streaming on Rumble right now, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. If you want to tune in, click the link in my bio and come to Rumble now. We're streaming there, discussing in full detail with zero censorship. That's the best part about it. Also, yeah, I know, Key God 88. Don't talk about Patagonia, man. We've been talking about that on Rumble, actually. It's shocking. Okay, so I hope to see you guys on Rumble. If you get the app, it's great because then you can interact and comment on the live and join the conversation. But otherwise, you can watch just from your browser. But anyways, it's at the link in my bio. You click that. Shout out to Elizabeth. Get Rumble. Get on over there. We're streaming right now and discussing all this stuff in breaking, shocking news, man. And World War III and the also cyber attack is imminent as well. But yes, fear not. Like, do not have fear, of course. I know you may be thinking, well, it's kind of freaky. But no, we have to fear not. Okay? Much love, everyone. We'll see you guys on Rumble. It's at the link in my bio. Owen, let me see here. What happened to my Facebook account? Nothing. I mean, it's surging. What do you mean? Huh. K Podgy said, does anyone else feel like this cruise ship story is fake? Yes. Yes, indeed. Hold on a sec. Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, I guess I like literally haven't posted there in quite some time. I should post on Facebook more. But yeah, it's still giving her, man. Do you mean why haven't I posted? Maybe that's your question. Yeah, why is it always a cruise ship? Well, that's another thing. Like, I guess a lot of people are still going on cruises, but I've been on one once. I was on a Norwegian Cruise Line cruise in 2016 uh, from Miami to the Bahamas and all around there and Nassau. And it was fun and it was chill, but I'd never go on another one. You're like on a floating Walmart, man. And it's all inclusive except if you want to have beers, and then it's like $10 a beer or more. Literally half the ticket was, it was like, what was it? I don't even know how much money it was for a 3-day cruise, but the price of alcohol ended up being as much as the ticket. That's where they make their money, right? The ship left April 1st. Oh, April Fools. No way. Shut up, MSET. Wow. Wow. Also, you guys got to look at the front page of The Economist, which is cruise ships should be the front page of The Economist for 2026 has a bunch of symbology on it, including like 3 vaccines or at least syringes. It's got nuclear bombs. It's got all kinds of shit on it, even though nukes are fake. I did see, no, actually, Lena, I didn't watch the trailer of Disclosure Day. I should, though. And by the way, guys, the word on the street is that viruses have not really ever been isolated, and therefore the virus has not been isolated, and there may be no such thing as a virus. Someone said that if there was one, you get injected by it. That's the only way you get one. That's what some people say. Welcome, everyone. Hold on a sec. Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. Marcelo said all viruses are fake. Shout out to Bruce. Bruce, are you Bruce William? Shout out to Bruce, man. First it was bats, now it's rats. That's right, dude. Okay, so listen. FX445, dude, don't be fearful. Don't worry about your brothers and family and all that. You are aware that strange things are going on, and be rooted in truth and have a strong relationship with God and Christ, and you'll be dialed, man. Don't be all flustered, dude. So listen, before we get into what could be coming around the corner with the economic part of things, that's right, Kazito, nukes are fake too. Be mindful, not fearful, exactly. I should mention a brief micro mention of what's going on right now. So we know that we're being sprayed with heavy metals and chemicals and possibly nanobots as well. Also, fluoride exposure, microplastic exposure, atrazine, which reverses the gender of frogs, and all these crazy chemicals. You know, they did a study. 90% of people have glyphosate and atrazine in their bloodstream right now, which is shocking. In North America, sorry. I don't know about Mexico, but I know that was actually a US study. I'm sure it's the same for Canada because we spray atrazine and glyphosate here too. So clearly there's a concerted effort to keep us in a lowered state of consciousness. They do not want us to be dialed. They do not want our pineal glands functioning in the slightest. Before we started this live, Chalk messaged me and said, we're giving away 2 more bundles valued at $220 each of freebies to give away to 2 lucky people on the live. So the way the deal works, it's first come, first serve. I just put the link in the chat. This is the step 1 to getting your freebies. Go to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia, and they have an all-American customer service team. On this live, they're giving away $100 bags of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which stimulates stem cell production. It's super detoxifying. It's delicious. It boosts your gut microbiome, and it's believed to decalcify your pineal gland. It also increases bliss chemicals, which is tryptophan, dopamine, and serotonin. It's super good for your entire state of consciousness. It elevates its bliss chemicals, man. It's super freaking good for you. You'll love the lit powder. Then they're giving away $60 bottles of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it, which is extremely pro-fertile and good for your pineal gland and good for your memory and concentration. Look what, was it Owen or the one guy who just mentioned Chalk said that a few years ago he was taking the 7 Wonders and he massively, well, he said his dreams were extremely vivid. That would be a result of the chaga probably. And lion's mane is really good for your brain too. So probably both. And then the third one that Chalk is giving away is the Chalk minerals, which are extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah, which has the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA, detoxes heavy metals, detoxes your gut microbiome, and boosts it. So it's like a freaking potent combination of freebies, $220 worth, first 2 people only. So the way the deal works is the website is chalk.com. You got to make sure you go to CHOQ.com, chalk.com ASAP to get bumped first in line. The number 1 superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified Shilajit. So the Shilajit is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells. It also, for guys, boosts testosterone and sperm count. And for women, it calibrates your endocrine system. And also, it induces something called neurogenesis, which is the production of new brain cells. So you get way sharper memory, concentration, and focus if you're taking the Shilajit. So Shilajit is in both the male and female vitality stack at chalk.com. If you're one of the next 2 people to put a male or female vitality stack in your cart, and you apply the subscription, male or female stack subscription to your cart, and apply the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, that unlocks a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically, you're going to receive $220 worth of freebies in your order, in addition to the 44% off discount. So this is better than like buy one, get one free. This is pretty much the best deal Chalk has done in several years. And honestly, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it much longer if whatever happens in the stock market on frickin' Monday happens, or whatever other crazy shit is coming around the corner that could affect logistics and whatnot. So go to chalk.com, put the male or female stack in your cart, apply the discount code 44LIFE, and then you get $220 worth of freebies if you place your order on the live. Now, in the male and female stack, yeah, exactly. Shout out to, I guess, Coomer. Yes, aliens, exactly. So in both the male and female vitality stack, you have the organic ashwagandha. Our ashwagandha is 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha that's found on Amazon. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. We have a whole write-up about how much more potent ours is than conventional ashwagandha. It massively increases melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. And it also boosts testosterone for men and calibrates your endocrine system for women. We have 43 clinical studies on it. It's considered the king of herbs in India. And it also has immense benefits to cognitive function and memory, which is pretty freaking cool. Look at Chief Mustache. He said, it's so interesting to research Bolivian cacao. Shout out to Chief Mustache, dude. He's not scrolling, looking around, deep diving on Michelle Obama's secret. Instead, he's looking at the benefits of cacao. Now, what benefits you more? Knowing about Michelle Obama or knowing that you can decalcify your pineal gland with organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia and we're giving it away for free today? I'm just saying. Shocking. Yes, definitely, Coomer, 100%, dude. So hold on a second. There's a bunch of people on the site, and because there's more than 2 people on the site, when Chalk is doing this deal for only the next 2 people, they just announced to me a 10-minute countdown timer. So I just turned on a 10-minute countdown timer, 9 minutes and 52 seconds left. If you're one of the next people in the next less than 10 minutes to put a male or female vitality stack in your cart, subscription basis, and apply the discount code 44LIFE, You get a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time, and automatically you're going to get $220 worth of freebies included in your order. Also, the third superfood in the male vitality stack is the Tomcat 100, which boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days, plus sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. And that one also increases natural energy levels throughout the day. It's sustained. It has 23 clinical studies. It's wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforest. That's the Tongkat Ali, which is in the male vitality stack. Then the third superfood in the female stack, and this is a big deal. So the vast majority of Irish moss on the internet today is farmed in the Caribbean, and it's full of microplastics. The chalk Irish moss, they specifically source it from Nova Scotia in Canada, which is way cleaner, pure, and potent waters. It's got the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. It ignites every biological process in your body because minerals ignite every biological process in the body, and it has the full matrix of them. Even if you're eating 100% organically today, which most people are not, you'd still only be receiving less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals, which is freaking shocking. So if you're getting the Irish moss into you, you're feeling like $1 million. It also is known to massively increase your gut microbiome. It's pro-fertile, and minerals, which are in the chalk minerals, the chalk shilajit, and the chalk Irish moss, all of those bioavailable minerals replace heavy metals in the body. So if you're taking the shilajit, the Irish moss, or the minerals, those, or the chalk minerals, because all those are super high in bioavailable minerals, those go and magnetically bind to heavy metals and excretes them out of the body. So that is the shocking thing. Apparently, a ton of, dude, there's literally a shitload of people on the site right now. There is 7 minutes and 48 seconds left. Male or female stack, 44% off for life with the discount code 44life. Make sure you do not, make sure you're applying that discount on the subscription, not the one-time order. The coupon code only works on the subscription, not on the one-time order. And you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. But keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption. So you do want to make sure you get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. But with that being said, even if you're only taking shilajit for 30 days, or the female or male vitality stack for 30 days, that is very good for you. And we have dozens and dozens of clinical studies to back that up as well. Tony Westbrook said tar in the jar. The joke about the tar in the jar is that most shilajit on the internet is in the tar resin form, which is commonly 20 to 30% water. It's significantly diluted. It's full of heavy metals and is usually 5 to 10 times less potent than chalk's hot water purified shilajit. So we call it the tar in the jar. Rules and Tools says, shilajit knows your biological makeup. If you're female or male, it will know. I always kind of said that shilajit assumes your gender because if a guy takes shilajit, it's going to increase his testosterone levels because most guys are low in testosterone today. But when women take shilajit, it does not boost their testosterone. It calibrates their endocrine system. And so the cool thing too, shilajit has something in it called C60 or carbon 60, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left, guys. Carbon 60, which has anti-aging effects on rats. They tested rats with C60. It significantly increased their lifespan. Rats. It is a fullerene molecule, it's called, and that grabs onto and binds to heavy metals, different contaminants, including cadmium, lead, and mercury, and excretes it out of you, which is freaking shocking. So 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. You're getting $220 worth of freebies if you're, in the next 5 minutes, getting the male or female Vitality Stack subscription at chalk.com, and you apply the discount code 44life. That's 44LIFE. You can cancel or modify your subscription at any time, and automatically you're going to receive the chalk lit, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the chalk minerals, and the chalk 7 wonders, which is that adaptogenic mushroom blend that has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it. And even just the lion's mane, dude, if you were just taking lion's mane, you'd feel like a freaking $1 million, dude. It's a brain builder. It massively increases neurological function and NGF, nerve growth factor. It like makes your nerves grow or something. There's a lot of benefits to these mushrooms, man. And we can't even talk about the 7 wonders on Instagram because they keep thinking we're selling like magic mushrooms or some shit. It's literally just adaptogenic mushrooms. They're non-psychoactive. But that's right, Rules and Tools. So shilajit also is a potentiator. So it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So when guys take Shilajit with the Tomcat, so the Tomcat, again, wildcrafted from Malaysia, it boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days, and it increases sperm count up to 688%, but only by itself. But if you're taking Shilajit with Tomcat, the benefits are like multiplied, dude. So no one's done that study yet. What happens if you take Shilajit with Tomcat? You're taking these two most powerful hormone optimizers. And then in the female stack, it's that Shilajit, ashwagandha, and the wildcrafted Irish moss. There is a ton of people on the site right now. We have 4 minutes left on this deal. Hold on a second. Shout out to Butterdog, dude. Yeah, there's a bunch of people on the site, and we literally have 3 minutes and 53 seconds left. Shout out to Lena, who's cracking up. I forget what I said. That was so funny. And yeah, there's more people awake today than ever before, 100%. It's all a psyop. Hope Ann said, I wonder if it's just another distraction. I mean, yes and no, because they are. Yeah, the beans, Chief Mustache, the beans are out of stock, but we're not giving away the beans. We're giving away the chocolate. So the chocolate, I don't think that either way, even if the chocolate was out of stock, on this live specifically, we're giving, that would be like not able to purchase, but still we can give for free. Sometimes Chalk will take stuff off the site or say is it sold out when it's running low, but we still have exceptions like this where we're giving away the free chocolate powder. Lena, apparently Instagram, because I had posts deleted for mentioning the benefits of the 7 wonders because they think it's drugs when it's just lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms. Guys, 3 minutes left. There's a bunch of people on the site right now, literally like 10 people, and we have 2.5 minutes left. Get your orders placed ASAP. Yeah, we have lit. We're not sold out of lit. We're out of the beans, but we're not out of the lit. So remember too, there's a difference between putting the one-time order and putting the subscription in your cart. This discount code only works on the subscription, and you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. But keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to make sure you get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. But with that being said, again, you can cancel or modify at any time. So free lit, free minerals, and free 7 wonders. Remember too, the minerals, they're extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah, a pristine deposit of this humic compound. And the benefits of humic acid, dude, listen to this. Humic acid binds to harmful toxins, pesticides, and heavy metals like mercury, cadmium, and lead in the body, allowing them to be safely removed. Humic acid is in the Shilajit too. I just got a full-blown update from Chalk themselves, Chief Mustache, who's watching the live, and we have chocolate in stock. Shout out to Owen, who says, I can't wait to feel real again. I think Owen is checking out on the site right now. Shout out to freaking Owen, who's getting probably completely hooked up on the site. Guys, we have 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Get your orders placed ASAP. I wonder, Embry, I'd have to like suss out the page, but I bet you a lot of that info you might be able to find on YouTube for free, and or check out reviews on that person's course to make sure you're not getting, that there's no scheme going on. So hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. So remember too, the free lit powder, so the heirloom organic cacao, this is genetically tested to be the OG original cacao, not the hybrid cacao, which most cacao today is the hybrid variant, which is not ideal, dude. It is other than ideal for your system. And usually it's full of heavy metals too. So ours is heavy metal tested. And then it's the original, which Rules and Tools pointed out, heirloom cacao has 80 times more bioactive compounds than organic blueberries, which are known to be like this crazy bioactive compound thing that is so good for you. Cacao has 80 times as much antioxidants. It's a freaking game changer, dude. So hold on a second. There is a literally bunch of people on the site right now. Do not willy-nilly this deal, guys. Even though we just technically hit 10 minutes, Chalk said we can grandfather this in. So whoever is on the site now, if you place your order, you are getting hooked up with the $100 bag of lit, the $60 bottle of Chalk minerals, and the $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 wonders. Shout out to Owen. Dude, Owen, ask away, man. We're doing a real-time deep dive on all things superfoods, all things decalcifying our pineal glands. A bunch of people are plugging in their cards. Dude, they're going to feel like literally $1 million taking the male and female stack. It's the most potent combos of superfoods for men and women. Shilajit, ashwagandha, Irish moss is the female stack. And then the chalk daily, the Tonkat 100, and the chalk ashwagandha. So daily Tonkat and ashwagandha is the male vitality stack. We know today, guys, are, what is it, a 50% reduction in testosterone in the last 50 years for men. What's going on with that, dude? Because that's not sustainable. This is why it's imperative to be detoxing and rejuvenating your system and decalcifying your pineal gland. So when guys take, on average, the Tonkat and the, ashwagandha and the chalk daily, all three of those boost testosterone. It's a freaking game changer. Testosterone, you know that's testicular hormone, right? If you keep your phone in your pocket, that's going to lower your testosterone as well. Hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah, there's a bunch of people checking out right now. The higher the cacao content, the more potent it is. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Ember, I wonder if it is. I wonder. Also, commodity cacao doesn't have the same phytochemicals. That's right, because cacao is a tradable commodity. That's right. And it's the hybrid mass-produced shit that's full of heavy metals and pesticides. It is very strange, dude. Definitely not ideal. Boom, bang, bing. And remember, too, the discount code, 44LIFE, 44LIFE, male or female vitality stack, lifetime discount, $220 worth of freebies. Do you feel phones break your flow of experiencing life? I do. My brain resets every time, which in the long run harms you. You don't know how to word it. Oh, and that just means you got to put your phone down every once in a while, man. Don't be doom scrolling. I mean, the cool thing about the Rumble Live, too, you can listen, put your phone down. You don't need to be glued to your screen. You know what I mean? Do you think the Lind cacao? No. FX, the last I heard, the Lind cacao shits had heavy metals in it. Lind just got exposed for being like as bad as Nestle with heavy metals. But by the way, the chocolate powder, despite being heirloom cacao, it is not bitter. Heirloom cacao is known to be sweeter, and it's sweetened with organic maple sugar crystals. Plus, it has camu, and lucuma in it, which are the highest vitamin C superfoods in like the whole world. And it's extremely good for brain function and your gut microbiome. So, okay, someone just got a female stack. Congratulations to who just got the female vitality stack at chalk.com. This is the last call. If you're on the site right now, get your orders placed ASAP with that correct discount code like Mrs. whoever just got the female stack just did. So she just got the Shilajit, the ashwagandha, and the Irish moss, which massively boosts new brain cell production. It calibrates your endocrine system. It's pro-fertile, and it's detoxifying. Shout out to who just got the female stack. Hold on a second. Several other people are on the site right now. This is literally the final call. Plugging in cards. This is me getting real-time updates from Chalk, by the way, or the back end of the site, like the main customer service. So the Chalk minerals you're getting for free, by the way, whoever just got the female stack, as a source of electrolytes and trace minerals, humic acid, which is in the Shilajit and the chalk minerals, boosts nutrient absorption and helps transport nutrients into cells. Can you guys believe that? Let me quickly vote for Danny here. Hold on a second. Okay, I'll do that after the live, Danny. Shout out to Danny, though. What blue pills are we talking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about, Lena. Yeah, those blue pills. Yeah. Not ideal, of course. It's Pfizer makes, I'm pretty sure Pfizer makes, dude, hold on a second. Lena, yes. Tonkat Ali and Shilajit massively increase libido, reproductive organ function. It's like a lot about that sort of thing. You know, they call tomcat long jack, like it's reproductive organ function, man. Freaking chalk used to be called chalk hard as a rock. It was a male supplement brand for like a few months until we launched the female stuff on it. But yeah, guys should be taking these superfoods instead of what's that thing called again? Yeah, Viagra. Who makes Viagra? Pfizer. Pfizer, dude. Who the fuck knows what you're getting in that? See, look, Pfizer. It says right on it. Which isn't Pfizer like to whatchamacallit, it means something in Latin. It can gimp you, man, for sure. Yeah, oh, and they were bad before, they're bad now. Okay, hold on a second. Literally final micro call. Um okay, hold on. A bunch of people are placing their orders still. This is like a lightning round, dude, because Chalk was supposed to literally shut this deal down, and they said it's grandfathered in. So there's still a bunch of people on the site. As soon as you get that order placed with the 44 Life, remember you're not going to see the freebies included in your whatchamacallit. You're not going to see the freebies included in your order. They get put in your box when it's packed up. So you're not going. Don't expect to see whatchamacallit, the freebies like on your invoice or whatever. It's going to get put into your box when it's packed up. Shout out to Chief Mustache, man. Yeah, exactly. Rules and tools. You know, there's no known negative side effects to any one of Chalk superfoods because they're natural adaptogens, they're natural herbs and herb extracts. They're not a synthesized thing that has all these weird effects to it. Shout out to Cool Cat 10 who just commented, but they commented not on the live, but instead in the comment section. He said, "Get out of here with your germy ass if you're so scared of COVID." LOL. What the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? Welcome everyone. So, final little, literally micro call on this deal, man. Hold on, there's several people on the site. The cacao bean rabbit hole. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I have done like 20 posts on the surveillance cars by 2027 thing. It is strange. The strangest part about it, though, is that with the new gas that has more ethanol in it, it wrecks all the old cars' engines, and it's a plan to get rid of them. Dude, shout out to who just got a female stack. Someone just got another female stack. Who got that female stack? Someone just got a female stack just now on the live with the code 44life. This is a good, we've had a good, no one's sillily accidentally got a one-time order with no discount code. You'd be surprised. Even though I say make sure you use the code, make sure it's on a subscription, a lot of times people accidentally get a non-coupon coded one-time order subscription. Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. I don't know. I'm just bugging you, man. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see here. Boom, bang, bang. Let's see. Well, the new, I'll tell you what it is. The new gas they're making, E15, ethanol 15, it's 15% ethanol. And ethanol is a solvent and it wrecks the insides of engines, the gaskets and everything. So even if you have an old car and you think you won't need to, it won't really affect you. If you are, this is the shocking thing. They're making laws in Missouri now where they're banning you from being able to daily drive your classic car. Look at that. Look at that headline, man. Okay, I'm going to quickly shout this out on Instagram. This is the little micro final call on the deal, because when we get the next surge of people in here, we will end up giving away the last of the freebies. So literally do not willy-nilly this deal. Boom, bang, bang. Okay, hold on. Surveillance. Shout out to Tim, man. Yeah, so it's a new law. I think it was either Missouri or Michigan. I think it was Missouri though. And basically they're saying that if you have a classic car, which is a certain age, like the law specifies like what it is. If you have a classic car, you can only drive it from sunup to sundown on weekends. And it's interesting because they're saying 2027, all cars will have that AI facial recognition shit in it. And at the same time, they're banning using old cars, which they already do in Europe, by the way. There's all kinds of highways you can't drive an old car on inside of like England and stuff because it's a low emission zone. And they say that car is too old, you get fined and all that. That's what they're using those cameras for, by the way, the flock cameras. It's not going to be just for catching bad guys. It's for policing the new automotive policies and laws that they have coming around the corner. Mrs. Livy said, are you talking about the 2027 car regulations? Ridiculous. I know. I quite know. And then at the same time that's happening, they are, listen to this, doing E15 gas, which will have 15% ethanol. Ethanol is a solvent and it wrecks the old engines. So you think you got your 1990 some odd car that can last another 10 to 15 years. Not if you're putting E15 in it. And they're trying to make a law that you can't even find any more gas stations that have 0% ethanol. It's a shocking plan, dude. They're trying. It's very calculated. So listen, we're discussing this. Yo, Jim, where the heck do you move, dude? We're discussing this and a lot more on my Rumble live stream channel, which is at the link in my bio. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We're doing a deep dive on all this stuff freely with no censorship. If you want to tune in, click the link in my bio and come to Rumble now. We got 50 people on. And again, I don't need to bite my tongue over there, man. We can discuss fully, freely. That's right. Shout out to you. This guy's name's Hunt for chemtrail pilots. Dude, that's hilarious. I have a 2000 Saab in the UK, and he is right. They are trying to make 15-minute cities. I'm not willy-nilly you guys, man. Jim, can you come to Rumble? Because I know you have a Rumble account. And talk to me about you moving to Colombia, dude, because that's a new development from I've heard. Okay, guys, come to Rumble right now. It's at the link in my bio. I love you all. We will win. And this is a little bit shocking. Okay? Much love, everyone. I don't know, though. Colombia, like, fuck. You're kind of a, you know, well, if you're in Colombia and shit hits the fan, then, hold on. Hold on a second. There we are. Biometrics will be mandated. Well, that's what they're trying to do, yeah. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Where is my other window? There we are. And they're making parts for classic cars harder to get. Yeah, 100%. So they are trying to get rid of the old vehicles 100%, dude. And they're doing it in different ways, making the parts not able to be gotten. Oh, by the way, Wingnuts. I don't know why I called you that. You want to know something crazy? All the new vehicles, if you have a new car, new truck, and you bang a headlight out, you can't go and grab a headlight from a junkyard and plug it into the back of your car. You can't. Because the parts are like software locked to the truck or car. and you need to go to the dealership and pay a licensing fee to get to be able to install this part that wasn't assigned to your vehicle when it was first made. So it's like computer shit is making it harder to do this, that, and the other, which is 100% part of the plan. Hold on a sec. Boom, bang, bing. Welcome everyone who's new to Rumble. Dude, I'm going to just be 100% real with you guys. We got a bit of a shocking situation coming around the corner in regards to all this weird stuff. But fear not, of course, none of us are fearful. Shout out to all the new people on the live too, Susie and Owen, all of you guys, man. I wanted to mention basically a micro complete final call, and I'm just going to cut right to the chase. Right now, you guys have probably seen me post in my stories before or my page about the chalk superfoods. Right now, they're doing the best deal they've done in probably 3 years, where if you go to chalk.com right now and you put the male or female vitality stack in your cart and you apply the discount code 44life, you get a 44% off lifetime discount and you get $220 worth of freebies. Literally, there's like a 5-minute countdown timer on this deal. I don't even have time to explain it all to you. But if you go to chalk.com and you get the male or female vitality stack subscription and you apply the discount code 44life, you get a free $100 bag of the chalk lit powder, which recalibrates your DNA. It boosts fertility, it increases stem cell production, and it boosts your gut microbiome massively. You also get a free $60 bottle of the chalk minerals and a free $60 bottle of the chalk 7 wonders. You get $220 worth of freebies if you go to chalk.com and you put the male or female vitality stack subscription in your cart and you apply the discount code 44life. Literally final call. I'm putting a countdown timer right now for 10 minutes, even though I said 5. The purified shilajit is in both the male and female stack, which calibrates your endocrine system. It's pro-fertile. It decalcifies the pineal gland. For guys, it boosts testosterone. For ladies, it calibrates your hormones and increases hair, skin, and nail health. The second superfood that's in the male and female stack is the organic ashwagandha, which massively increases melatonin production. So you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It also optimizes your hormones. It's pro-fertile. It has 23 clinical studies on it. And then the third superfood that's in the male and female vitality stack, the third superfood that's in the female stack is the wild-crafted Irish moss, which has the full matrix of minerals. It's a hormone optimizer. It rebuilds your DNA. It detoxes heavy metals. It's used in beauty all the time because it, whatchamacallit, hold on a second. Saber, did you just order like 2 minutes ago or just now? Shout out to Saber who just ordered. South Africa, Saber. Hantavirus, South Africa, that cruise ship. Holy shit. Shout out to Saber, man. Saber, are you a Boer? A B-O-E-R? Let me know, dude. But hold on a second. 8 minutes and 47 seconds left. Free chalk 7 wonders, chalk minerals, and chalk lit powder if you get a male or female vitality stack with the discount code 44life. Irish moss is used for beauty because it has compounds in it which increase collagen production and it makes your skin look really nice and your hair look really nice, apparently. I say apparently, we do have 1 million reviews of people saying that. And then the third superfood in the male vitality stack is the Tongkat 100, which is wildcrafted Tongkat Ali from Malaysia, which boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days, plus sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. So that's the male stack. Female stack, you're putting the subscription in your cart, applying the discount code 44life, that's 44LIFE. You get a lifetime 44% off discount. And if you place your order in the next 7 minutes and 55 seconds, you get $220 worth of freebies, which is the chocolate, the chalk minerals, and the chalk 7 wonders. Now, in the chalk minerals, there's a compound called humic acid. Humic acid is also in the hot water purified shilajit, which is in both the male and female stack. Humic acid replaces heavy metals in the body. It massively increases your gut microbiome. It rebuilds your DNA because minerals are frequencies of light and your DNA is light codes. And it also, interestingly enough, that's right, exactly, Tony. Everyone read Tony's message. He knows what he's talking about. The minerals also are believed to decalcify your pineal gland because anything with the full matrix of minerals literally grabs onto free radicals and contaminants and breaks down calcifications and acidic deposits in the body. And you're getting all of that if you get the male or female Vitality Stack at Shock.com and you apply the coupon code 44life, which is a lifetime 44% off discount. Shout out to Saber. Saber, congratulations. I saw your order go through, or I heard about it from Chalk. Was that a female stack? I think that was a female stack. Shout out to Saber all the way in South Africa, who just got a female Vitality Stack, which has the Shilajit, the Ashwagandha, and the Wildcrafted Irish Moss. And Saber, because you ordered on the live with the code within the time window, you get the $220 worth of freebies. Saber, I'm super excited for you to experience the benefits of Shilajit and Ashwagandha and Irish Moss and all these potent compounds. You're going to feel like $1 million. Your sleep is going to be better. You're going to have sharper memory, concentration, and focus, because that's what Shilajit does also, is stimulates the production of new brain cells. It's called neurogenesis. It's a freaking game changer. There's a bunch of people on the site right now at carts, looking at their carts. We have 6 minutes and 8 seconds left. If you're on the fence, dude, literally place your order ASAP. Dude, I don't know if we ship to Colombia, Jim. Shout out to Jim, who packed up shop and now he's living in Colombia right now in the mountains. I'm sure that's probably, I mean, on one side, if shit hits the fan and you're the outsider in a country because you're a foreigner, that could be hairy. But if you're living in a cluster F city in the middle of a North American city, that can't be safer, really. So shout out to Jim, man. Plus, he has 1 million fruits. Like, come on, man. Saber, I'm excited for you. Shout out to Saber. And by the way, guys, remember, no, we don't ship to Colombia, Jim, unfortunately. You probably brought a shitload of chalk with you when you went to Colombia, though. But hold on a second. So the Tongkat Ali, which is in the male Vitality Stack, ladies should think about getting this for their husbands or boyfriends or partners as well, because Tongkat Ali boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. It increases sperm count and sperm motility up to 688%, and it increases muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. In the female stack, you got the Shilajit, the Ashwagandha, and the Wildcrafted Irish Moss, which all complement each other. They're all formulated to work in conjunction with one another. And if you place your order in the next 4 minutes and 42 seconds, you get $220 worth of freebies. Just make sure you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order, and make sure you're applying the coupon code correctly, which is just 44LIFE, 44life discount code. If you place your order in the next 4.5 minutes, you're getting $220 worth of freebies. Shout out to Lena. On my end, I'm still streaming optimally and properly. Let me know if it's just your Wi-Fi or something. Although maybe you shouldn't have the Wi-Fi on. We'll talk about that. You can't trust farming today with all the pesticides. Well, that's why, dude, in the summer, I'm getting 90% of my vegetables and produce from one farm and my meat from one butcher, basically. But you know what? That's not really too much of a flex, because instead I should be saying I grow 95% of my food and I raise 100% of my own meat, but I'm not there yet. So I got to get to it. But compost was invented to sell a product. Compost. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We should be able to make our own compost 100%, man. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left, guys. Literally get your order placed ASAP. Organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia. Stimulates stem cell production. Super detoxing and delicious. Boosts your gut microbiome. And is believed to decalcify the pineal gland. This is a freaking game changer, man. Apparently, there's a bunch of people on the site right now, too. And this is the final call. We're literally ending the live in 3 and a bit minutes. So I hope everyone who's on the fence maximizes the opportunity of detoxing out the yin yang. Hold on a second. Let me double check here. $220 of freebies, man. Are you freaking nuts? Yeah, that's good, right? For sure, Tony. Yeah. And even you can dude, even composting non-organic produce, the microbes in the soil break down if it's undisturbed. The microbes and the little bugs and shit in the soil literally chew up and spit out heavy metals and pesticides and make it organic again. So you can literally compost GMOs and all the little critters will turn it back into organic. There's even worms that can turn plastic into soil. Dude, that's awesome, Owen. Where in Northern Ontario are you? I meant to mention that about you. Where in Northern Ontario are you, Owen? It's a good reason to do it, but for the sake of nutrient. Okay, yeah, true. That makes sense, Rules. There's also, so there's a mushroom that can break down plastic and turn it into soil, and there's a worm that can as well, which is pretty freaking cool. Hold on, let me see. Boom, bang, bing. Shout out to Lena who refreshed. I bought a garden tower and we'll be setting it up soon. You can drop your scraps down a tube in the middle for organic increase. Plus, they offer specific worms. That's awesome, Tim. That sounds freaking great. Yeah, exactly. Guys, 90 seconds left, literally on the best, most smoking, shocking deal of Chalk's life, man. Okay, the only microbes that can cycle these. Oh, okay, so there's shit I don't know then rules and tools. Shout out to rules and tools. I trust you, man, 100%. So listen, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to extend this deal for the next 30 minutes. If you want to hook up yourself with the highest, most potent superfoods and compounds in the natural world, go to chalk.com the next 30 minutes and get anything, and we're going to hook you up with freebies. You can talk to the live chat about what you're getting for free, which would be, if you get a stack, you get what I just mentioned. But yeah, man, and make sure you use the code 44life. I got a few more posts to make. I love you all. We'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure your live notifications are on. Thunder Bay's cool. What's unfortunate about that, man? That's fucking awesome. Thunder Bay's great. You guys got moss growing on the trees and stuff. Okay, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Much love, everyone. Take care. Keep your head on a swivel.